Hello, everybody. We may still be on holiday, but do you know what never stops, Mason?
Traffic.
Yeah. But also, two things. Traffic. Second thing, Mason, is Raw Collings putting something in the feed from our website, bigsandwich.co, which is like our private Patreon where we do a bunch of bonus stuff if people are keen to look.
That's better than being stuck in traffic.
I completely agree, though. You could listen to this in traffic. Every week we have, we do a different episode of something, and we thought this week, why not put up one of our classic movie commentaries that we've done?
Classic movie commentaries. Do you remember movie commentaries? You get a DVD.
Yep.
And you'd turn on the commentary, and there'd be the creators or the star or the director, and they'd be having a fun time chat about all the stuff, the ongoing stuff that's happening on the screen right now. And have you ever listened to one of those and been like, you know what, I wish they came back, but instead of, those wonderful Hollywood stars was two idiots.
Yep.
And they're just sort of sometimes talking about the movie that's playing.
Yeah, but
sometimes they're just talking about wigs.
Of that is,
Yes.
well, that's true.
It's always wigs.
The benefit of that is,
Yes.
a lot of people listen to these without actually watching the movie.
That's true.
They might pick a movie that they know and love and listen. So I've picked one out for you this week from the vault. If you'd like to give that a listen. And again, if you want to go to bigsandwich.co, there's a massive back catalogue of a bunch of stuff. If you are keen, or just leave it here. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just leave it here. All right, we'll see
Is
you.
that our?
Just leave it here.
Okay, that's your family motto.
Yeah, just leave it here. Don't touch it. Just leave it.
You'll break it.
All right, goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Folks, we're back. You thought we'd be gone forever.
Yeah,
but we're back though.
sucked in, we're back.
Sucked in, idiots. You thought you'd be paying big money at bigsandwich.co.
For nothing.
For nothing forever. And you were like, we're the winners because they're dead probably. Where's this going? I don't know.
We're not dead.
We're not dead. No, we went to a secret research laboratory.
Correct.
We've been experimented on and we've been implanted with better movie commentary like DNA and robot stuff.
But what if too much?
Wolverine.
Yes. Is that what happened to him? You got too much
Deadpool,
movie commentary. Deadpool is what happened.
He got too much movie. If any mutant has had too, he's not a mutant. But if any character has had too much movie commentary DNA injected,
you
into
are
him,
100%
it's
correct.
definitely Deadpool. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's right. Anyway, this week
We're going to
we're going to talk about X-Men's Origin
Yeah.
Wolverine. Yeah, hot off the trail of all three original X-Men movies.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we'll just start. We'll just get into it.
Start.
So I'm going to hit play. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play. Then when the white line flashes across about 3 seconds in, you know we're all synced up. And then when the 20th Century Fox logo disappears, we'll also say...
And we'll go Wolverine.
Wolverine Origins, X-Men Origins. Okay,
That's right,
ready?
and then we'll be all synced up. Now, this is the regular version.
Regular version,
I assume.
I
I don't know
think.
if there's a special edition.
If there isn't, I'll put it in the description. Or
Nice,
But
nice.
anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh my goodness. No, that didn't work. Start your copies again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, play.
It's happened,
There we
guys.
go.
Don't worry about it.
And the white line, there it goes.
That's a searchlight,
zoomed
James.
across. No, it was a white line. What do you call light?
I guess it's not a real searchlight, is it?
It's not
It's
a
like
real
a
search. This
it's
isn't
a
a real building?
computer-generated.
Oh. It used to be
Searchlight.
just a crummy picture that somebody drew, this whole
Yuck.
thing, wasn't it?
That's right. And they would
Gross.
you'd go to the movie theater and they'd punch holes in the screen and they'd get ushers to wave flashlights. But they don't do that anymore.
It's
X-Men
gone
Origins
now.
Wolverine.
Hey!
And now here it is, the flickering logo that indicates a mark of quality sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
I think for a while it did, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't. Marvel Studios does now.
now when you see it, it's like,
It's a crapshoot. You stare at it and you go...
and it goes in association with.
And you're like, oh...
Though it doesn't really exist anymore because all the properties are now
That's
back,
true, yeah.
With the
Yeah.
exception of like, what's it called? Like Spider-Man, which is pretty much back.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now this works into the comic something Origins Wolverine something, doesn't it?
That's Australia's own. What's
What's
his
his
face?
face? It's what's
the
his
guy.
His name's probably Peter McNamara or something.
It's almost definitely Peter McNamara.
Let me check.
Yeah, okay, cool.
What's his? He's in everything.
I know him from...
But maybe real life. He might be one of our dad's friends.
Or one of our dads.
Or one of our
Who
dads.
knows? But he's Australian.
Yeah, he's great.
And he does bear something of resemblance to Hugh Jackman, which is...
Even though he's not really Hugh Jackman's father in this.
That's true. I mean, that was kind of the... So for people who don't remember, when Wolverine was introduced, initially, he didn't have an origin, really.
No.
He was just a guy who showed up to fight the Hulk.
Exactly.
And he was originally just going to be a guy who had blades on his gloves.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, you know, if we bring this character back, let's say that he was a mutated Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like he started out as the animal, a Wolverine, and then he got mutated with crazy Marvel science.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
kind of like Spider-Ham.
yeah,
sort
and
of.
then exactly, and then when he became like a big name character, they're like, actually, that's not his origin. He's a mutant, and he's
no, his father.
oh no, Patrick McNamara. he's a mutant, and he was experimented on, but his past is a mystery. We don't know what it was, and that's how it stood for decades.
100 million
and
years.
then they did the comic book series Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
And then they revealed this.
This guy looks more Sabretooth than Wolverine.
Yeah, sort of retcon backstory, which I think is bad. Like, I think it's quite... And the...
Do you think if it had been a better origin, you would have liked it more?
Yes. Ooh, well, see, that's the thing. I think it's one of those things where...
This is straight in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, there's no... Like, his father was...
Oh, my God, did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a Hammer horror movie. Anyway, is it deliberate? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so... I think it's much better. I think it was much better when his origins were very vague, because what you could imagine was always more interesting. And so back to where this is going, this long ramble, is that in the comic books, as in this, but like more expanded in the comic books, there were two like young male characters in the series.
Yeah.
One of whom looked a lot like Wolverine, like he had the sort of mutton chop vibes, and he was like the there was like a little Lord Fauntleroy boy.
Peter O'Brien. I knew he had a name like that. Yeah.
So there was a little Lord Fauntleroy
Look at
boy
his fancy little robe.
who was the sickly child of the house, and then there was like the janitor's son.
Yeah.
Who looked a lot like Wolverine, and the twist at the end of the first issue.
They were both Wolverine.
That there were two Wolverines, and they fought to the death. No, but the sickly boy was actually Wolverine.
Yeah.
So James Howlett.
Did you pick up on that twist beforehand?
I don't think I cared. No, I can't remember.
I mean,
it was one issue.
Actually,
so
I did read that at some point, but I
think it's
don't really
very good.
remember it.
No shade on whoever wrote it, but I mean, somebody had to, obviously.
I wrote that. That was me.
Ah.
Can you just humor
You
me?
suck. You suck.
No, you suck, if anything.
In a way I do.
Where's your Wolverine Origins comic? Oh, it's on the way, I see.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got a manuscript he's produced.
That's right. So in this, I guess they skipped all the... And also, I think...
Just don't do any of this.
There was also like a little girl, and she was kind of like, you know, she was part of the trio.
She was also Wolverine.
Yeah, and 3 Wolverines, and it was DC Black Label 3 Wolverines, and she would go on with it.
Look, we're about to hit the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
and the only good part of the movie.
Yeah. So I guess they've kind of compressed this. They're just like, hey, you know, Wolverine, you're here to see Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just reminded me that for people who don't remember, which could be everyone and no one. This movie was leaked before it came out.
Yeah, like a few months
before it was released.
maybe.
There was a work print that came out.
4.5 million copies were torrented.
And I got a copy. I don't know. Maybe you gave it to me, or maybe I downloaded it.
No,
because
you
were away.
I might have been away, but I remember.
At war.
I don't think I downloaded it, but I remember seeing like the first minute and being like, "Oh, this isn't finished. I don't want to watch this."
Yeah, I had.
But I don't think I pirated it. Also, I might just be telling your story because I don't remember at this point.
But I think it might be similar in that, like you said, the special effects weren't finished.
Yeah.
But a significant portion of this was finished, and I remember watching this opening sequence where they sort of go through various wars throughout history, and they're living their way through it. And I remember thinking, this is an amazing way to start this movie.
Yeah.
And then
Captain America might be here somewhere.
Yeah, and I saw some after this there's some unfinished effects and things like that, and I'm like, it'd be a disservice to this movie to not
enter cinema.
Yeah, enter cinema to not pay for a ticket and go, and I shan't do it. And I'm sure I put the burned CD away.
You went to the police to be arrested.
That's exactly right. And then they didn't arrest me, but they did beat me up. And then I'm like, I'll wait for cinemas because it's only fair. And then I saw it at cinemas and I went, oh, this was bad.
Yeah,
I
should have. Bad actually.
Yeah,
I had people tell me it was good. They're like, did you see that? It was good, wasn't it? I'm like, I didn't really like it, to be honest. And now he's realizing that perhaps he's a bad guy.
Oh.
And then, I mean, if there was World War II and then it was 30 years later and then it was Vietnam.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like...
Are they hanging out in between, or do you think they just get
I don't
back
think they
together
are.
for wars?
So he's like, it's good to be back. We love wars. Don't kill anybody you shouldn't. He's like, I'm going to kill somebody.
I'm going to kill everybody that I shouldn't.
Whoa,
I'm exclusively going to kill people that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know? The guy that delivers the paper every morning. I'm going to kill him, and then there'll be no more papers. We like the paper. We like doing the crossword.
We love it.
We like reading Ziggy. Ziggy cartoons.
Ziggy cartoons.
Yeah. Now, first of all, also great hair. That's some great
I
Hugh Jackman hair.
don't like that they haven't changed his look over the montage. If I had to,
right.
like, it's the mutton chops, it's the hair. It's
Yeah.
not altered in any way.
You want him? You should have some bell bottoms or something.
Some period appropriate attire and
right.
haircuts. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this guy's out of control.
Uh-oh.
They've been caught.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'd be worried about his teeth. I'd be like, what's going on?
I'd be like, I probably wouldn't bring the claws out if I was the
I mean, you can just
Wolverine.
be shot, so it doesn't really matter.
That's
anyway,
true. Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just let yourself be shot. Yeah.
I mean, some weird stuff happened in Vietnam, but
Sure. Like this. This actually happened.
Yeah, that's true. The death of the actors, Hugh Jackman and Liev Schreiber.
That's right, because they don't have healing factors in real life, do they?
No, that's true. They're just normal men.
God, he looks a lot like his dad, who isn't his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Peter O'Brien.
Yeah.
Or Johnny O'Sullivan, his name was.
There used to be. There's a comedian called Alexi Sale, a British
Alexi
comedian,
Sale,
and he
yeah.
had a show called Alexi Sale's Stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like stand-up bits and sketches and things like that. And Peter O'Brien was in a series of sketches about people, like a mental institution. It was like meant to be like a prisoner-esque show.
Oh, yeah.
And it was called like Psycho House or something like that. As soon as we finish this, I'll remember it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, right.
House, good show. Good show.
Good show.
Yeah.
So they're also the guy who played Stryker originally, who
Yep.
was Brian Cox, was like, I'd like to come back and play Stryker, and we can, they can de-age me. And apparently they were like, no, that'll cost so much, so we'll get a different actor. And I was like, oh, but I love acting, and they were like, fuck out of here, we don't care.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not about
right.
the craft. We're not about the craft.
That's right. We're about the cheapest thing that it's possible to do.
Yeah. So you know about some of the history behind like the making of this.
It was called Psycho Ward 10.
What
And
year is that from?
it was the all new Alexi Sale show.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
What year?
Would have been like the 90s, I reckon. 1994.
1994. Yeah, but there he is.
You could be referring to any number of amazing actors in this scene.
Yeah,
James.
but like, which of the mutants do you remember?
Just Ryan Reynolds.
Well, he's not a mutant though, idiot.
Oh, he's a regular.
Or he is in this?
Oh.
Because he can cut bullets in half?
Yeah, he's definitely a mutant, right?
I don't know.
This was in the era. I mean, we're still kind of in that era. I mean,
Yeah.
Juggernaut is still a mutant, not a magic guy. So
Yeah, exactly. There was a, I don't know if you see more, because Ryan Reynolds for years was kind of lobbying for this role, and like there was a fan choice and everything. And then they were like, oh, we're gonna do this movie. Do you want in? And he's like, oh, it's pretty bad. And they're like, yeah, it's bad. And he's like, no, it's bad.
like the script is
Like
bad.
it's bad. And this
Ryan
is
Reynolds
bad.
said that?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they're like, well, we're doing it whether you're in or not. And he's like, well, I guess I'm doing it. Yeah, because it's not. They just take the things that. What are they doing?
I don't
We'll
know.
talk about it as they go
Yeah,
along.
for sure.
But yeah.
But yeah, because like people. I mean, and would he have had another chance? I wonder if he'd not taken
exactly.
this. Maybe somebody else would have. I don't think somebody else could have made it any better.
No, it's as good as it could be.
But it would have pushed him out of the public consciousness as the character of Deadpool.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is so... Well, I am. The fact that it is so bad
He's not very good at this.
is, and he sort of, pushed back on it later and said, well, yeah, sorry, it is actually quite bad.
Yeah.
That people were like, we should give this guy another crack at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he
Yeah.
leaked that footage.
And he leaked that footage, allegedly. That he did.
Maybe he
did.
leaked this footage also.
Do you think he did?
You think he's a famous leaker, this guy, Ryan Reynolds? Mr. Ryan Reynolds?
You know, he could be. He could be
be right.
renowned for it.
Yeah.
I read a piece of trivia that was like, there was a reviewer over at Fox. Fox, who of course were then owned by 20th Century Fox. So he was a Fox reporter.
Oh, yes.
And he did a review of the leaked film.
Okay.
And they were like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you're fired,
Right.
idiot.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what happened to that guy?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Oh, wow. Oh.
He's dead, probably.
Maybe he gets a special thanks in this.
I bet he does.
Special thanks for getting fired.
Yeah. This still did okay though, piracy wise, because it was leaked in the era when not everybody was pirating everything all the time.
Yeah, it was still kind of an ordeal
Yeah.
to get something for free.
And it still is.
Oh, what's this guy's power, I wonder?
Bullets and guns.
Is
His
it
name's
bullets?
Zero or something like that.
Oh.
Look at him go. Do you know what he's good at?
bullets and guns.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
vague
nice.
shooting powers.
Love it.
But also maybe he's got...
Oh,
Whoa, is this guy for real?
excuse me.
Is this for real?
I don't know.
Did
if
they do
it
this
is-
for real?
Whoa, I don't think. No, whoa,
that was awful.
Wow.
A lot of wire work in this.
I think maybe is this the moment where I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is the moment where I'm like, this is bad. This is because it's
Why do the backflip? Like that's not a. I guess he's a
Yeah.
mutant, by the way, because he just did a triple backward somersault or whatever.
I think it's at this point where I'm like, oh, this was
Oh,
made.
I hate this wire work.
This was made for people who unironically love people walking away from explosions.
Yeah, that's right. Which is nobody.
Yeah.
So he's indestructible.
I mean, there's
guess.
a way. There's ways to do it,
Yeah.
but like
It's gonna
self-consciously going, this is cool.
Yeah. Is the blob indestructible? I guess he is.
He's I believe so. He's in the comic books. Do you mean?
Yeah, but like at this point.
Oh,
I mean,
dunno.
I guess the weight doesn't make him indestructible.
Yeah,
does
right.
it?
Well, I think so in the comic books he's indestructible. He's very durable.
Yeah.
But he's also immovable.
Yes.
So like,
unless he is moved.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think he's immovable in the sense that if you hit him with a truck or something, he wouldn't budge an inch.
Yeah.
But I think he's and James debates rage endlessly. But if it's him versus the Juggernaut,
Also unmovable.
well, he's
Unstoppable,
unstoppable.
sorry.
He's magical. So does that override being like mutantly?
I think I know the answer to that.
What is it?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes depending on the writer.
Yeah.
is the answer.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Get ready for some Hannibal.
What are they
King
after
action.
here? What are they?
Warlords something? I don't know.
Probably warlords or gold or something. He had 2 swords.
Could be
aren't there?
mutant vials. I haven't seen this
Yeah.
in full since it came out.
Damn, this guy's good.
This is not good.
No, he's got all the skills of a bat and twirler. That's
God,
what you
this
want. That's
is-
a cool thing, James.
This is so shit. Like, I know. I knew it was. Like,
Yeah.
God.
Just
Oh.
as an idea, though, I think this is kind of funny.
No.
Good hair, though. Can we agree on
Best,
something?
Yeah, we can agree on. I think there's good hair in
Good
this
vein
room
in
all
his
around.
arms. Good veins. Yeah, looking good. Also, what are those swords made out of?
Bones.
Oh, cool.
They come out of his arms.
Oh,
don't they?
nice. Yeah, cool.
Or does that happen later?
James, James, that obviously happens later. Those
know.
came out of his butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Apparently, Will.i.am was like, I really want to be in this movie. Also, I want the gun from Aliens, I guess, which it looks like he has.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Does he? I don't know. But,
The pulse rifle looks
yeah.
very close. Yeah.
but he also said he wanted. Well, these
I guess because Fox owns Alien. Yeah. Right.
could be.
Yeah.
But also that
He wants to be a teleporter.
Yeah, well, yeah, he wants the Nightcrawler powers.
Right.
And then he went into this big training regime. But like, does he do much? I don't remember. I mean, I'm asking questions.
Yeah. To which
So
we
many-
don't know the answer. But he looks.
Oh, they're after the big magic rock. It's adamantium or
Oh,
whatever.
adamantium magic rock. Nice. Doesn't seem like enough adamantium, if you ask me.
Depends.
You could have just melted down Ryan Reynolds' swords, which are clearly made out of adamantium. They can stop 1,000 bullets.
I reckon if you melted it down thin enough, that's enough to cover a bunch of bones.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
but then again, they've got a big vat of it, don't they? They've got a big vat of it.
They've got a
if
big
I
vat.
recall. Yeah. This is nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, isn't
Some
it?
people are going to be hard pressed keeping up with this, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh, Will.i.am, you there?
God, I was reading a bunch of behind the scenes stuff and watching. I watched one particular. It wasn't MTV, but it was something like that. It was one of those.
Is that Dominic Monaghan?
Yeah,
Yes.
and him and the Blob were both in Lost.
Oh.
At maybe around this time, or
Cool.
maybe he was dead on Lost by now.
All right.
Who cares? But it wasn't MTV.
Was Ryan Reynolds still on
Yeah.
a Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place?
Exactly, that's right. But you know, it's one of those MTV knockoffs that don't exist anymore. It would have been like, it wasn't Spike, but it was something like
Yeah,
that.
right.
It was like Rad TV
Oh,
musical or whatever.
yeah. Balls TV with his head.
And there was a making of, and I just couldn't get through it because it's like, welcome to the X-Men, fellas. You know what's up, Wolverine, and it like tells you the story. It's like, so anyway, he's part of this team, and it's a little bit kind of there's a little bit of grey area with what they're doing. Anyway, he leaves the team, and then he marries a hot babe.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh my god! I watched this like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It was just I couldn't watch it. And then they cut to the cast and they're like, describe the movie in one word. And they're like, I don't know. Fucking,
Balls TV.
They're like claws. Like it's like, I
Right.
don't know. How do you describe a movie in one word? Movie this complex.
Explosions.
Explosions. Action.
Badass. Uh-oh.
swords,
God.
rubber muscle
And you
suits.
know that Ryan Reynolds is going to cause trouble because he's cut off their sleeves. He cut off all their sleeves with those swords. So
Was that him that did
yeah,
that?
he did that. Yeah, yeah.
At least we got that pretty good game that every now and then someone goes, that was a pretty good game.
It's you.
Yeah,
You're the
that
one
is
who
me.
says it.
Everyone does it. I nearly called you Claire then. I think I'm just used to just snapping at Claire
Do you
about
and
Wolverine
Cla-
Origins.
I was going to say, do you and Claire have a lot of arguments about the video game Wolverine Origins?
Yeah. Too many. We've got a video on it. We killed Deadpool.
Wolverine, why can't you grow your mustache? What's going on there?
Does he not want to? Do you think it's a...
Style choice, maybe.
Yeah.
How much money would you want to grow that exact facial hair?
See, the thing is, I probably could, right? But I would look the worst in the world.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, like,
I mean,
he
you're
could,
not wrong.
if he had that, like, he
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have that both of those guys could pull
That's
that
true,
off.
yeah. Yeah.
I was also reading about,
Also, he has to be hugely buff, I feel.
yeah,
Like,
you can't wear, no.
Out of training, Hugh Jackman couldn't have it.
No,
I don't
and
think.
you can't be wispy. You know, have you ever seen like wispy mutton chops?
Yeah,
you
it
can't
doesn't
do
work.
it, mate. It's
Absolutely
got to be.
right.
They've got to be
Yeah.
to the face.
All right, how much money would you want? This is unrelated, but I ask this of a lot of people regarding their professions or their passions.
Yeah.
You know, there's that tattoo, and it's like a love heart, and it's got a scroll across it.
I love that.
Okay,
Yeah.
how much for a tattoo?
To get another one.
Yeah, another one. But
Yeah.
this one says it's a heart, and it's the scroll, and the scroll reads YouTube.
I think you've done that. Asked me about that about
Almost
podcasting.
certainly. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love brands, obviously,
Yeah.
and I'm loyal to brands.
That's true.
I don't know how much you want to give me for that.
$50.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no,
why
it's
not?
good.
Auntie Donna got Netflix tattoos.
Oh, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Even now, I'm like, was that a joke? Did they really do it?
Yeah.
I think they really did
I
it.
think they really did it. Yeah.
This is really good.
Now, who's this lady who we've never seen since?
She is in John Carter of Mars.
Oh, she's Mars.
She's Mars, but also Taylor Kitsch, who is in this movie. Gambit's in this movie, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember the bit with the ladder?
Yes.
The fire
yeah.
escape?
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I think this was shot in New Zealand, this bit. Some was in New Zealand, some was in Queensland, some was in LA, apparently.
Ah.
I read a thing that was like, they built the house in New Zealand on a mountain, and then they were like, but then it was too windy, so they had to move it to Los Angeles. They had to I'm like, oh my God.
They put it on the back of a truck.
Don't.
And they put the truck on a boat.
And they put the boat on a bigger boat. They sunk the boat.
It's like the boat, and then they just built it again in America because it was a huge tax dodge.
That's right.
What's going on there?
This guy's Dextering it, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Yeah.
This is pre-Dexter, though.
Oh, I love his axe cover.
Wouldn't you have an axe cover? Keep your axe oiled?
I mean, I guess, but I think the other boys probably mock him.
Yeah.
Having a
nice
little axe.
safety. Where do you get it?
Nice
Bloody-
axe cover, idiot.
He's just throwing axes.
And he's
mate.
throwing the chainsaw doesn't have a cover.
Nah.
Put a cover on the chainsaw.
No, this guy's a wild man. That's what you don't understand about Wolverine.
All right. Yeah.
Also, he's a very nice man. I feel like he should be meaner.
Because he hasn't learned the lessons
So
yet.
David Benioff, one of the Game of Thrones guys, wrote the original script for this before it was retooled or whatever, and it was a much darker thing. And apparently, even Hugh Jackman was like, "That's too grim.
Huh.
Let's make it PG."
Terrific.
And then by the end of his career, it's like, "This is we don't fuck around anymore.
That's right.
Just say swears, everyone's
Yeah,
getting
that's
stabbed
right.
for real."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Dominic Monaghan.
I feel like if you had electricity powers and you'd been on Lost, you could get a better gig and maybe some less fake grass. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I reckon also, if he's going to have an axe cover, he should have claw covers as well.
Definitely.
Just like leather.
Yeah.
3 leather claw covers at each
Oh
hand.
my God, look at this. What's her name? It's not her. You know, the one who was married to Heath Ledger? Michelle.
Oh, Michelle Williams.
This is Michelle Williams knockoff.
That's right.
Yeah. This guy thinks he's got it. Oh, he's got to figure it out.
Whoa.
I mean, he turned it off because it was like,
Oh, yeah.
turn it off.
I mean, it is a trick because he's a mutant.
Yeah, it's a trick.
Oh, she's intrigued. She's intrigued by magic.
I wouldn't be intrigued by that. I'd be like, there's a battery source in the...
Oh, yeah, a little battery.
Which there would have been.
to make it for the
set.
movie. Sure, yeah. Wow.
Do you think somebody's going to come for him?
No, I reckon
Because they did a crime or something?
No, I reckon it's going to cut to black, and there'll be like a title card, and it said, and then he lived for 100 more years.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But he couldn't appear in any more movies.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Do you remember he was going to be Beak? Oh, that was the rumor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because they're like, he's a beak-looking dude. You put a beak on that dude, he's beak.
Yeah,
I mean, you put
yeah.
a beak on anybody.
That's
they're
right.
beak.
They all appeared at cruelfanart.com.
I'd love to be on cruelfanart.com.
All the celebrities are just getting on their Netscape browsers and being like, am I featured on cruelfanart.com today?
Yeah, exactly. It's just all the balding celebrities for Lex Luthor. And like, oh man, come on.
Yeah. Or not even just balding, just like maybe on your way.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Oh, what am I? Oh.
Jude Law, I was up for Zod. I can't. What are you talking about?
Oh boy. Does he have the T-shirt with his own face on it? Is that the vibe we're going for?
For Dominic Monaghan.
For Beak, yeah.
Maybe. He probably would. I mean, he's a Magic Carnival boy.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, potentially. You never got into Lost, did you? I like this guy. He's also obviously in Lord of the Rings, which is a very successful series of films.
And X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Which is a very successful film monetarily.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Everybody hates it because it's not very good.
Can Sabretooth retract those?
I think he saw him do it earlier, but not all the way. I think they've always got a point to them.
I see.
But he's always got a point, doesn't he? You know
That's very true, yeah.
It's mostly just killing people. But Dominic Monaghan's doing a little bit of mutton chop action, don't you think?
Yeah.
Still a fraction?
Yeah,
the mustache is shorter than...
Yeah, but you're saying maybe a bit wispy.
No, I'm saying that like he hasn't quite committed to it.
Do you think maybe early on in their careers, like in their military careers, their communication device was like sticky tape to under their nose? And they had to shave it off, you know?
The 60s and or 70s.
Yeah, so that was probably the case. So
Yeah,
I
probably
reckon
was
they just got used to it. And now they're like, well, I can't live without a breeze on my upper lip.
Oh, no.
Is this the hugest which Hugh Jackman has ever
No,
been?
I think the biggest he was in was probably Days of Future Past or the Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, right. Uh-oh.
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I agree.
You could stab a woman in your sleep, which you do in an earlier or later movie, depending on whether we're talking the real timeline or the movie timeline.
Okay, tell me about the real timeline.
Well, the real timeline is like the order in which these movies were released, which was the past.
Oh, yes.
But in the movie timeline, that's the future with Rogue. So this is a call back or forward to that.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
I want to hear a story about the moon.
Well, within every person, there's two moons. And one is all bad, and one's good. But which moon's bigger?
Why wouldn't it be one moon is the dark
It's
side?
Deimos, the moon Deimos. It's the moon of Mars.
Why wouldn't it, listen to me.
Go
Why
on.
couldn't it be dark side or light side? It could be like a yin and yang. Couldn't that be good?
No, it's two moons. They're cracking together.
It's the moon you feed. Is the moon
Yeah,
that
that's
you-
yeah.
The moon you feed is the one that gives you moon powers.
That's right.
Yeah.
I reckon there probably should be some laws against smoking a big cigar at like a wood chipping facility.
In the 70s?
I'm saying there should be.
Tell that to the foreman. He'll beat you up.
Yeah. He'll smoke a cigar and he'll beat you up.
He's like, you haven't aged a day. Yeah, neither of you guys. Like, at all. What do you mean? It's been like 4 years. Whoa.
That was cool.
Is this guy for real?
That guy's for real, man. He's got cool skills with guns.
I like to think that there would have been like a little explosive in that cigar. What do you put in the wrong way? What if you put it the other way?
Yeah.
Blow your bloody face off, mate.
This guy's also really lucky that he lives in an era where guns existed. Like, imagine if he had those mutant powers. He's born in an era like Civil War.
Yeah.
Like where he can do a super somersault and flip and fire a gun, but then when he lands, he has to like stick the rod in it and
also,
like fill it with gunpowder out of
it also like doesn't matter how accurate you are because the gun sucks.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean? So it doesn't, doesn't really matter.
He has to run up to people point blank still, because otherwise there's no point. No, it's Dominic Monaghan.
Circus freak murdered.
Well, it's the
Fucking
70s.
hell.
I'm saying there should be some regulations, James.
Yeah.
In both wood chipping and the news media.
And circus freakery.
Yeah, circus freakery, that's right. They should be called differently freakazoidal.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice leather-bound axe, you fucking professor.
You ever take the cover off your axe? Professor. Nice, good nickname. We've come up with a good nickname
good,
for
isn't
him.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then it's funny because it's a call forward or back to Professor X.
To Professor X, the real professor of these.
Who's in these movies.
movies, yeah.
Maybe. I know he is. It's bad.
Oh, it's a DH situation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's also one of those things like I've seen this movie in clips from just editing into videos over the years. But I haven't watched it through. Right. So I know like a lot of the scenes, but I just don't know.
You know what? Great cardigan though. It's a good cardigan.
It's a
Look at
great.
that.
I'd wear that cardigan.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I've got a jacket like that with the fur thing and the whatever.
Right, well,
some dads age better than others. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate. Yeah. So what did Agent Zero and what's his face? What did they show up to
They were
do?
like, there's the circus freaks. Our friend, the freak, Beak Freak,
Beak
is
Freak.
being murdered. We need you. But really, it was him and Sabretooth doing the freak killing. Oh
why?
my God.
Why would you? Approach,
I think it was.
Why would you approach Wolverine?
I
then?
think because he just wants him to do missions.
Ah, yeah, right.
But he's like, I don't do that anymore. I whatever this is, I'm a lumberjack.
Yeah.
I do whatever this is.
I just do lumberjacking. I mean, not really. I mean,
No.
I talk a big game, but I've never taken the cover off my axe.
There's not. It's
See, a little secret for you. There's no blade under
Yeah, I was
that,
gonna
under
say,
that
yeah.
cover. Styrofoam.
Yeah. I just walk around.
Oh no! This looks like a real situation where Wolverine's going to have to fight these guys.
No, I think she uses her influence to leave him,
Oh.
make him not kill everybody. Because
Oh,
she's
nice.
got magic influence powers
Oh right. Does he know that?
at the end.
Oh.
Because she shows up at the end and she's like, I've got magic influence powers. Do you think this is a real life scenario? Like where you'd be like driving and two people are just like
just
parked
having
in front
a
of-
chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Look, who knows what it's like out there?
It's a wild, wild world.
We've never had a leather covered axe, so
It's true. It's got a great cardigan / winter
I
coat in this
agree.
movie.
you can't say that against them. I mean, everything else is bad.
Yeah, everything else
Maybe
is
the
bad.
production design's pretty good. I mean, not the CGI of the claws later. That's
No,
bad.
That's funny because I read another thing that was like they tried to use the on-set claws, but they said they didn't look real.
All right.
Like the thing that they've always used, that's always looked real.
yeah.
That didn't look real.
For all the prior movies.
Yeah.
Or future movies, again, depending on
Your
the timeline we're talking, yeah.
I don't think they ever attempt the CGI claws like this again. I'm sure they've done. I know they've done it.
Yeah.
But just like the blatant, like, and I know because they're supposed to be shiny and new and whatever, but like, adamantium doesn't age, like, or chip.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, what of this movie? We'll see it eventually, but what of this
The
movie?
Moon Story.
Is it really?
Yes.
Nice.
You don't remember the Moon Story?
Not really. What if this
Spirit
movie?
World.
What if this movie is set up but never resolved? Is it?
He goes to Japan.
Is that at the end of this one? Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's
yeah.
in one of the post credits. We got the
Yeah.
crap Japanese ending, and overseas got other places got the Deadpool
severed
ending.
head. Yeah. Yeah.
Because they promised they were like, next up we're doing Ronin.
And this one, if I remember correctly, has Wolverine releasing a bunch of young mutants at the end.
Yes.
One of which is Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then she's as a
And there's
teenager, but
maybe
then she's an adult in the 60s.
There's Scott Summers and
Yeah.
bunch of, although I think they've clarified that it's maybe not. I don't know. Does it matter? It doesn't.
James, it matters so much.
Nobody thinks it matters. I saw it also an interview with the guy who played Scott Summers, and this isn't a slight at him, but here we go.
Just in this movie.
Just in this movie, he was like, yeah, you see the evolution of the character from like a kid at school, and then he evolves into a leader by the end. It's like, you're in 3 scenes.
Right.
I think they told you a different thing that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember her in John Carter and Mars. I can't believe she got this and John Carter and Mars. That is unlucky. You know, she could have been a Michelle Monaghan type.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably got
I mean, it's
paid
pretty
really
lucky
well.
that I was going to say she got 2 movies.
Yeah.
That's more than we've had, you know?
Yeah, for now.
That's
Wait till-
true.
Wait, you don't know how many movies we're going to get.
Yeah.
God damn, he's good. God damn. Don't you think?
Yep. In what sense?
You cut down that tree.
Why does he just use his Wolverine claws?
Because people will know that he's...
That's true, and also they just made a bone, so they probably just break.
Oh, yeah, he's got bone claws at this point. I swear to God, if I see bone claws ever again in an X-Men movie, I'm going to lose my fucking shit.
'Cause they're so cool.
No, they really pushed they just pushed it a little bit too far in terms of bone claws, I feel like. Don't you think?
What an odd objection to
Just
have,
like
James.
stop. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants bone claws.
Oh, because they're gross?
No, they're gross and they're dumb and they're weird
They are dumb.
and they're not fun.
And again, that's one of those weird retcons that we talked about in,
Yeah.
that not in the Wolverine Origins, but like when there was a storyline where Wolverine, who'd always had adamantium in his body, had it
Yeah.
all removed by Magneto. And
Yes.
they're like, well, this is the end for Wolverine. But then it turned out he always had the claws, and they were like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think it is. Also, there's not really a such thing as bone claws.
No.
There's no animal in the world. Maybe
That
there's
looks
one
bad.
animal.
Also,
Hell
if you
yeah.
look at this scene, like, because they're faking her death.
Yes.
Who is this pantomime for?
Good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a good
I
point.
mean, I guess they're in on it, and then we gets
Yeah,
the car,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then he sees that it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he fast?
Seems
I guess
pretty
he
fast. But yeah, like for the most part,
It wouldn't be an X-Men movie without somebody running through the woods.
no, that's true. For the most part, the bone claws they don't get a lot of play, especially in
No.
this movie. You just say he doesn't have them, and then they
Yeah.
added them
This is Australia.
with robot parts.
Yeah. This is Australia, right?
How do you how do you
Looks
how do
like
you,
Australia.
how do you gather?
It's
Okay.
not a bush.
Yeah. Okay. That's yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's Australia.
There's just some youth that lives nearby just stripping the bark off those trees every day.
Yeah.
Just walks past and rips a bit off.
That's fun.
Yeah.
No, it's not fun.
What's
Murder.
that? No, that's.
Oh, I wish I'd paid more attention to the story about the moon.
Do you think it would have? Do you think if you had, you could bring her back to life somehow?
That's what I was thinking. I feel like
Wow.
I'm somewhere responsible.
Huh.
The moon story. Not.
Now you said they just faked her death,
Yeah, but like, 'cause she comes back.
right?
She literally comes back.
Uh huh.
So like, you can't use your Wolverine smelling powers or hear her heartbeat or
Oh,
something.
because is this a? I'd see again. I can't remember.
It's to get him to join the team or something.
Then it turns out she's just faking it.
Yeah,
they've
I don't
given
know.
her
It's one of those things that they lower the heart rate of,
Yeah,
I guess.
nice. Yeah.
Whoa.
He's screaming. We can't hear it, but he's screaming, Wolverine!
No, I'm Wolverine! Oh, this is my moment of transformation.
Yeah. Well, I've just got to put her in a fridge because otherwise it doesn't count as a
Yeah.
as a tragic death of a character we've just met. So
If I confronted Sabretooth, I'd be like, look, it's Saberdoof.
nice. Yeah.
And he'd
Okay.
be like, excuse me? And I'd be like, you fucking heard me.
Nice.
And then we'd have a punch up.
Yeah,
and I'd
yeah, yeah.
lose.
Yes.
He'd beat me up.
Nice.
So Liev Schreiber put on, he was going to have one of those rubber muscle suits like
Yep.
Vinnie Jones. And he was like, that's embarrassing. I'll just put on a bunch of muscle.
Nice.
So that's what he did. Another thing I heard is, so the guy who played him initially,
Uh-huh.
what's the original Sabretooth actor? He was a wrestler. His name was,
I can't remember.
um,
Those doors just closed by themselves in a really bizarre way.
his name's Tyler something, I think.
Yeah. Right.
Tyler Main.
Wow.
Yeah, so I read another thing. I think this is just people putting things into IMDb.
Yeah. Uh huh.
But it was like, Tyler Main, like they were thinking about getting him, but they thought, no, they will recast the role as younger. So I looked up the ages of Liev Schreiber and Tyler Main.
Go on.
There's 1 year between them.
Who's older?
Well, technically, Tyler Main is older by
Yeah, right.
a year.
Uh huh.
But like, just say they wanted someone who could talk.
Yeah.
Don't,
Victor may not talk.
yeah, not really. Tyler Main.
Tyler Main,
Maybe
sorry.
a little bit. And if he did, it might have been ADR.
James, if I was going to confront Sabretooth, I'd say Victor Creed, more like the band Creed.
Whoa.
Yeah, if indeed that is your real name. I can't really remember, but it sounds like it would be.
Anyways, that's a band from the future, but the past for the X-Men.
Yeah. I'm a time traveler in this. I've traveled back through time specifically to insult him with a band name that he hasn't recognized.
Very good. But he'd get the gist of it.
I think he
wouldn't
would. Yeah. Once I'd explained it to him, you know.
This is very choppy.
Yeah, but cool.
God, look at how many cuts are in this.
Heaps.
Jeez.
That's what action movies are all about, James. Rapid cuts, so you can't, you know, there's
Take
no.
it in even for a second.
That's right, and you want to look at an action sequence and say there's absolutely no way the people on screen did this for real. That's what you want.
That is
That's
what
what
I
makes a good action sequence. You know.
If I remember the way that this scene ends, he just breaks his claws and then that's it. It just cuts to the next scene.
Nice.
So it doesn't even like,
Haha, nice.
whoa,
Yeah, nice.
this guy's legit.
This guy's good. Oh my God.
You'd be smashed to bits.
I'd say, hey Wolverine, why don't you log off?
yeah.
And then I'd be like, that refers to like computers, like I
It's
don't know,
like-
I don't know what era this is, but like some in.
I mean, we have some computers.
But I think in future a common thing would be to like log on, which is to enter your details into a computer system so you can access the features of the computer system.
Okay.
And then logging off would be the reverse of that, but it would also mean to sort of it would end your session, and so dropping some logs on you, I'd say log off, Wolverine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No Yeah, I think you'd appreciate it.
I love how the truck didn't stop. Did we
Right?
just hit a man? Probably.
Probably.
The
Let's
wilderness.
log off, man. Let's go. They're also time travelers. Let's log the heck out of here.
I reckon they're just lumberjacks. That's just what they
Yeah, for
say.
sure.
We'll log it off.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And also, again, is this because the first 3 X-Men movies are set in the near future? So is this
Yeah.
meant to be set in the present day
This
or like
is
the
seven-
80s?
but it ends in 79.
Oh, okay,
So,
right.
whatever you make of that.
Yeah, right.
What is this, a joke?
Uh-oh.
What is this, a joke?
Anyway, in the 70s, they ran him over, so they just kept going because,
Yeah.
you know. Uh-oh.
It's everybody's dad. We first saw this guy. I know he's in other things, but 30 Days of Night. We
Yeah,
talked about this. And
that's
we're like,
right.
why is the head vampire just somebody's dad? You could go to your friend's house and then, you know, your friend's dad is there. That's what
Yeah.
he looks like.
That's right, yeah.
It's like, he's the vampire. He's the, what? Okay. It's a good movie, though.
It is
30
good,
Days
I
of
think.
Night. It's one of my
When
faves.
was the last time you saw it, though?
Like 5 years ago, probably?
Because I don't think I've seen it since it came out. So.
My goodness, Mason, you are in for a treat.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like when I watch it right now.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
switch
I'm
this shit
going to
off.
open up my clamshell DVD player. I've saved it up for this specific moment.
Did you know one time I asked for a clam, like I was like, when I worked at a service station when I was at uni, I was like, I'd love a portable DVD player so I could watch DVDs.
Who are you asking?
I was just talking out loud to myself.
Oh, you weren't
With
asking your
Claire.
boss.
No, I was asking the boss with Claire. And she got me a PSP.
The bloody Minister for Finance,
and
am
she
I right,
got, she
James?
got me a PSP instead. And that's not me going, and she got me a PSP.
Yeah,
And it was way better. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is way better.
Yeah.
And I can watch Wolverine Origins on
UMD.
UMD probably.
Yeah, that's right.
I never got a single UMD movie.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a great gift.
That'd be worth big dollars.
She
on
also
eBay
got me
right
my
now.
PS Vita
Yeah.
and my Nintendo Switch. So she's loving portable gaming.
Wow.
Whenever
No,
she
she
gets-
didn't get you your links, though, did she?
No, well, we didn't know each other in 1993.
Well,
Yeah,
very telling.
hard to believe. I know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's been tricked into doing the mission.
There's a lot of
You
conflict
tricked
in this
him.
movie. I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah. Do you like snow-covered peaks?
No.
Do you like clouds?
No, this is New Zealand, right? That's New Zealand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name where I think things.
This is
are.
100% New Zealand. That was their slogan. I
It
think.
was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's 100% New Zealand.
Wow.
You're gonna love it.
Oh look, there's Dave Dobbin and Herb.
Are they from a thing?
They did the song "Slice of Heaven."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's
The cartoonist from Foot Rot Flats.
Yes, exactly.
That's what you were gonna say.
Maybe.
Whatever
I
his
was
name
going to
is.
say there's the rapper Scribe.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Oh, what's her name from? She's in Australian Things.
Is it the New Zealand?
Her.
Is it the
What's
New
her
Zealand?
name? Abby something.
Oh, Abby Cornish?
No, it's
Abby
not her, but
Jacobs.
She's in like Offspring.
Oh, right, okay.
Remember that
Yeah,
show?
No. James, I was too busy thinking about the New Zealand ska rap group Supergroove. So
What did they have? Asher Ketty. was her
Ashley Ketty,
name.
right, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's so Australian.
Wow. Oh, I'd forgotten that they. Yeah. Okay. I've just remembered a bunch of stuff.
They're
from this
doing all
movie.
the origin
They're
stuff.
doing all the origin stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, explain something to me for the timeline of this.
Yes.
So he gets his Weapon X adamantium.
Yeah.
Then he escapes.
Yep.
And then he comes back and they give him the headset.
Ah.
Because I thought originally all
Does he
those.
get the headset in this?
No, he doesn't. We see that in Apocalypse.
Oh.
But again, that's a different timeline or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the comics, those things are all
The one time,
aren't they?
yeah, the one event. I don't know if they were giving him like like it was a mind control helmet or something like that. But I think the next we see it in
What do
which
you
is the
want me
one?
to say? Jeff. You know, the joke people say, Jeff, my name's
Yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
It's a meme.
Nice.
Smooth transition.
Yeah, I think the next time we see him when the kids infiltrate the Weapon X facility and then he escapes, is he wearing the helmet then? Doesn't matter, but
in
I
Dark
think-
Phoenix or
Dark
whatever.
yeah.
Or another one.
Yeah.
I think
maybe
it's
it
the
is
one from
Dark
the 80s.
Phoenix,
I think
yeah.
it's the one from the 80s.
Yeah.
Whichever that one is. Might be Apocalypse.
Might be Apocalypse.
So I think the last one was Dark Phoenix. Hey, who cares? Hey, who cares?
No, James, this is the perfect time to hash out the terrible X-Men timeline.
And the only reason he goes full Logan here
Yes.
is because Logan, because they're like, this experiment isn't going well. Let's just kill him. It's like, hey, I'm awake. I can hear. I've got magic Wolverine ears.
Yeah.
And that's why he starts killing everyone.
Yeah. Also, what's the point of this? You know what I mean?
Of the experiment?
I mean, like, let's make an indestructible man who hates us. Like that's, you know what you could do is you could, and also, if they make this work, who else are they going to use it on? Maybe Sabretooth?
Well, that's what they say because Sabretooth's like, give me that thing. And they're like, nah, that'd kill you.
Yeah.
So who's it for?
Just
We
this,
think
this guy who hates us. So
Yeah.
we'll just do that. We'll make him indestructible, and then we'll just
Are they putting it under his bones?
I don't know. No, they're putting it right in his bones, I reckon.
Whoa, I didn't know there'd be a cool flashback.
No, there's always a cool flashback.
Always?
Yeah, every time.
Too much steam and rust in this room.
Yeah.
I don't like it. He feel understands you. Okay.
It's great stuff. Anyway,
Will he survive this? Probably.
should have just made a robot, if you ask me.
Also, like, if they gave him the claws like that, if they just poured adamantium over them, they wouldn't form a blade.
They'd be all crooked.
Because don't they... I think they actually cut him open and put it on. They're like armor plated, these bones, don't they?
Good question. I'm sure it's changed over the years as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'd come out all crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having all these flashbacks.
Maybe they shave them down.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, I haven't. No, maybe. Oh, yeah, I thought you meant in this. They definitely don't in this.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have flashbacks or like to the woman I love or everything. I'd just be thinking about how much pain I'm in from all the hot metal.
Oh, the hot metal in your body. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's cool.
I'd be like, man, I hope all this adamantium doesn't settle in my butt. Because then I'd have a really heavy adamantium butt.
Yeah, people would
imagine if they crack open the
Oh, he's dead. There you go.
Yeah, they crack open the vault bath thing, and they're like, oh, the experiment was a failure. All the adamantium settled in your butt, and then the rest of my life I'd just be walking around,
big metal butt,
just weird center of gravity. You know, can't play tennis anymore because of my adamantium butt. And and they can't get it off because they're like, well, with the adamantium bonding process, it's irreversible. This thing.
I'm like, well, but then you melted down the adamantium in the first place because you melt.
And they'd be like, yeah, but we'd have to melt your butt off. And I'm like, you melt my butt off. You do it. Do it.
You melt my butt off, or I will.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'd be, in the chamber in the start of Captain America: The First Avenger, where he's like, keep going or whatever. I'd be like, melt my butt. Melt my butt off. Yeah. Oh, they've run out of adamantium.
Oh, they got this Pacino knockoff looking dude.
Yeah.
We did it. So why do they decide to kill him?
James, I think we'll find out
over
the course of the movie.
In this movie or a different movie.
That's right.
Come on, what? The bonding works.
Yes.
Just don't know for the...
Deadpool.
Okay, yeah, I see what's going on.
How are you gonna erase his memory?
With the bullet?
With the memory erasing bullets? You don't have any yet.
What's their plan on erasing his memory?
Don't know. I reckon they could just drill through his eye and then just swizzle around a bit.
Yeah, they'd probably do it.
Or you could just kill him.
I like that.
What are you doing?
Did you see how the bones in his hands like shifted apart?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. Well, and by extension, that makes this movie cool, right?
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
No one can dispute that.
It's true.
Oh, sick.
Your epic shooty powers won't save you now, Agent
He looks
Zero.
like he got more buff when he came out. I guess he's constantly working out with all these metal bones.
That's probably true.
He's got that extra.
Oh,
Whoa! Are you for real? Is this for real?
That's an X, like the X-Men logo.
Am I in a dream where I stumbled into an excellent movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
I'm
nude.
Not. I'm not.
He's nude.
I'm not in that dream.
Nude, James.
Yeah.
Nude. You know what he could have done? He could have killed everybody in that room.
No, leave.
No, he could have killed everybody, and then
Isn't that the bit where he runs out and he's like, ah! Remember that bit?
No.
I think there is in the flashback from the first X-Men.
Oh, is there?
This is in that timeline.
cool.
Remember,
Yeah,
he's like, ah! Oh, he might be in the second X-Men.
Yeah,
Who cares?
probably. Yeah.
It's an X-Men movie.
Ah.
Oh, this is the best scene in the movie.
I would have killed him. I would have killed everybody in the room, and then I would have been like, "This is sick."
Yeah, this is sick.
All these adamantium claws, and all my nemesis are dead now, and I can just continue living my life because there's nobody to get revenge.
Exactly.
Because I've killed them. Is this the kindly couple?
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to do that first because then we're going to get that road. That's New Zealand because they're Alpha Force or whatever.
Alpha Flight?
Yeah, that's it.
Who are?
Well, then their names are.
These characters?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, I could find their names.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, Canada's premier superhero team.
Exactly.
Okay. So is that implied that is it implied in this movie that they used to be superheroes?
No, it's one of those things that they're like, people who know
bit of a
get
nod,
it.
bit of a nod.
Okay, their names are...
Yeah, that's right. One's just a deep sigh. Mr. and Mrs. Deep Sigh.
That's right. And this old man gives him life lessons, even though he's like...
Considerably younger than Wolverine is, yeah.
Yeah. Still, who doesn't like
condescension from an old man? I love it. James, I love
Me
it.
too.
It's good.
Alpha Flight can be seen in blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. It's not. It definitely is. I can't remember their names, but they definitely are. It's in the IMDb.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think that's? Do you think that pose is
That's a Terminator pose?
Terminator pose? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so Gavin Hood, who directed this, was like, there was a nightmare. All the executives kept changing things. One time they came in overnight and they repainted one of my sets.
Wow.
Like there was shit like
the
that.
executives themselves.
I think it might have
rolled
actually
up their
been.
suit
Yeah, or
sleeves.
one guy in particular.
Yeah, wow. Which set? I wonder. Guess we'll never know.
I mean, they all look good. Who
Well,
who's to say?
exactly.
Yeah, but he made it a brighter set.
Okay, right.
That's odd, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be this kind. I feel
Right. Yeah.
to a nude man.
Yeah. But then, what's your other option? Shoot a nude man in your barn? Then your assumption is that you're going to have a dead nude man in your barn for like hours until the police get there.
That's okay.
Oh, whoa!
Too slick as well the way they came out.
Yeah. Are we
I like how they grind out in Logan.
Are we still doing the bit where we think these are awesome? Like where everything's awesome? Because that's...
No,
I think
we stopped that when
this has gone too far.
When he dropped off the waterfall, it immediately... God.
It looks like an
It looks
Instagram
like a
filter.
cartoon.
Looks like an Instagram
Yeah.
filter where you... Oh! It's like... If just go on Instagram, there's probably like Wolverine claws. And you could
God.
And they would probably look better. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, they bloody work, don't
Oh,
they?
my God.
Hasn't he cut the sink in half?
Yeah, no, he did that already. He missed it.
No, I think he slices through the sink, doesn't he?
No, he did. He did already.
Did he? Oh, I thought it was at the sink. I thought that was the shelf.
I don't know.
Let's rewind.
Okay.
Just kidding, we can't. Oh, he did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You know what would have been funnier?
What?
The turlet.
Yeah.
Chop the turlet in half.
Chop a toilet right in half. They could do one of those Instagram things where they fix it with like noodles. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where they use 2-minute noodles and fix it, whatever.
That cannot be real. Cannot be a real thing.
No, it's a thing.
No, I know
it
it
doesn't
is.
work.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a real thing. It's not a viable form of repair.
What are they eating? Is that like a bowl of raw eggs? It looked like
It's
a
a
big
bowl of corn. Big bowl of corn.
Oh.
He's a big Canadian boy.
How many? Why has she made so much corn? She's made like 10 people's worth of corn.
How many corns you eating if at a time? If it's the main part of the meal, if it's just a corn meal, it's enough corn.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
ever had corn as a meal? I think I have.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That's just corn. Maybe a salad in there.
So they established that he is definitely older than them, but then they're like, "No, we'll give you some life lessons, young man."
Also, I guess in the spirit of the movie Logan, which is a prequel. No, it's a sequel to this, no matter what way you look at it. He gets a nice family killed or whatever.
Oh, he sure does. Yeah, that's right. And Professor X gets him killed.
Sick.
Whoa!
That's like a lame is transition, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, it's the moon story again.
Nice, good.
I wish I had a moon story. Like my own.
Right.
Yeah.
James, do you want to hear about a real special man named Mac Tonight?
Yeah.
He's in some McDonald's ads. He's got a big moon head.
I don't know him.
Do you know Mac Tonight? Wow, Google Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight, yes.
Maybe I do.
Which, of
Is
course...
he wearing a top hat?
No, he's wearing sunglasses, though, I think. He's like a half moon face man. But it was part of a McDonald's campaign.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
This is one of those things I thought I dreamed.
You probably did. You probably did. That's how he emerged. He became real.
So this was like...
Enough people watched the Mac Tonight ad campaign for McDonald's. It became real, and he would haunt people. He would cut a swath of destruction across Australia.
It wasn't just advertising in your brain?
Well, I mean, that's how it started.
Was this like a way to get people into McDonald's at night?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God.
And it used a parody of the song Mac the Knife, which of course is a song about a murderer, to sell burgers.
Oh my God. There's an image of like a dude wearing a big plastic
James, he just got
moon
his
head.
signature jacket.
Oh yeah, the jacket that he'll wear for every movie from now
Yeah.
on. Do you get the colours of it though?
Yeah, it's got the stripes. It's got the 3 stripes.
It's got the brown.
His clouds.
Oh, the brown and the
yellow. I don't know.
sort
I think maybe they redesigned it for this movie, but yeah.
It doesn't look exactly the same, does it?
No, but it does look exactly the same as every time you go to like a comic book convention or something. There'll be a dude wearing one of those jackets.
Totally.
Sometimes they're in cosplay, sometimes they're not, but they're wearing one of those and they look just as cool as Hugh Jackman.
I agree. Oh, they're wearing one and just regular clothes.
Yep.
And maybe a Deadpool shirt and New Balance.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's right.
I bought you some more corn. Oh, no. She was shot. We could tell by the way it was framed.
Yeah. I forgot that happened. They're dead now anyway. It's good.
Who do you reckon it was?
I reckon it was, I mean, it could be anybody, honestly. Maybe it's just a random.
Is this drone technology?
Maybe it was. Maybe it's just like a dispute. Maybe those two guys who were having the conversation in that car.
Yeah.
Maybe they started some gunplay.
Good brain.
Yeah. Bit of a.
This is the best action scene in the movie.
Okay.
I mean, the bit where it's the car and the explosion.
I think it's the best action sequence in any movie.
That looks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is fucking hilarious.
James, am I dreaming? Is this it's bloody epic?
They cut away from the house.
You serious, James?
They cut away from the.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And also, here's the thing:
God.
there are ways to do this and make it look good.
Yeah, because
But
they
this
cut
is
away
not-
from the house explosion.
Yeah.
Like, and then they cut close to it, so you didn't get the full scope of the.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, Great Escape-esque.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's got that vibe. I mean, it's not as good, even though
No.
that guy jumps like one fence in The Great Escape.
Yeah.
That was a much better
That's
scene.
right. This guy jumps an entire work camp, like an
agreed.
entire prison on his motorbike.
Now, it wouldn't be an X-Men movie if they didn't go back to the forest
That's
again
very
for a
true,
second
yeah.
forest action
Yeah.
scene.
A second bite of the forest, if you will. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Now this is good stuff.
This is abysmal. I
No, it's
forgot.
very cool.
This is so, like, this is everything wrong with movies then. And some movies now.
Oh yeah. Has everybody learned the lessons of this movie?
Not everyone.
That's not a bad truck jump.
Yeah, but do it like in one.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know when I know it's Terminator.
But my guess would be that the
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
But you see like Terminator 2, like when the truck comes over the
Yeah.
thing, they do it in one.
No, I know that, but here's the thing. I would guess that they
fucked it.
Yeah,
They stacked
I reckon
it.
they set up 3 cameras and they did it once and then it stacked it at the end. So they're like, we have to cut.
I don't reckon they did.
And my guess would be, I don't know how many times they did the stunt in Terminator 2, but I'm gonna get. Wow, this is good stuff. I'm gonna guess that it's entirely possible that shot in. Oh, this is so green screen. I'm gonna guess that there's a chance that the truck shot in Terminator 2 might have been a 1 in a million. Like
maybe.
There's a very good chance they only had the budget and the resources to do it once.
Yeah.
It just happened to look good. Like there might be a parallel universe where that shot looks bad and the rest of the movie is bad by comparison.
Yeah.
Because they just couldn't pull it off and they
It's
went,
a lot
well, we
of it
can't
is
do it
like-
again.
I don't know. They figured it out. They didn't they?
I'm loving this. These smoke effects just to cover up the terrible CGI.
God, this is terrible. It's kind
Hugh
of
Jack-
fun though.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like.
No, for me it looks like this is reminiscent of yeah.
I remember being in the cinema. I might have even
Oh
seen
my
it with you and just
God.
being like, no.
So this is reminiscent of like a sort of fantasy kung fu movie, maybe from China or Hong Kong or something like that, where the characters do stuff like this, but it's never intended to be an actual serious, action sequence. It's all obviously they're going to do dumb stuff, but this is the real world. This is the realest world you've ever seen.
If this was like what's the guy who did like Kung Fu Hustle?
Oh yeah,
This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
But that
Or
movie's
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
yeah, that's what those movies are supposed to look like. That this is not supposed to look like this. I think.
Yeah.
I suspect.
A very long body, that Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
Long
he's
legs.
a tall man. Yeah, he's got those dancing legs.
That's very true.
Them dancing legs.
He's the greatest showman in the greatest show, which is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Is he dead? Is Logan dead?
Wow.
0. Yeah, more like bloody 0.
Go on.
Oh, because his name already is 0.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You know why? Because you killed my wife, even though she's not dead.
Also,
And
maybe
also-
you didn't kill my wife?
And also you killed that kindly couple who I had no association with. And
They were my parents, God damn it.
And you made me indestructible. So
Yeah.
I'm against that. So yeah. How many innocent people you think you killed, Wolverine?
Not
You're in a
that
lot
many.
of
I
you're in a
don't
lot of
know.
wars,
Not that
Wolverine.
many, I
No,
don't
you would have
think,
killed
to be
heaps
honest.
in all those
No,
wars.
man, I don't reckon. I reckon, like, I don't
You
think
reckon
they
he could
lean.
sniff out good
No,
guys?
but I don't reckon because he's just fighting wars. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is the best.
That's
This is
how
the
that
best shot of the
works.
movie. Here it comes. Here it comes. You ready for this? Oh yeah.
Unironic.
Nice.
He's got that Mission Impossible Tom Cruise.
That'd be like.
God, that's
If I can imagine that in like an Offspring video clip. The members of the band are walking away from an explosion.
totally.
James, an adamantium bullet wouldn't kill him, James, obviously.
Well, why would it?
Good point. Yeah.
I screenshotted my favorite bit of trivia.
Oh, yes,
Now
go
is
on.
the perfect time to bring it out.
To bust it out, yes.
So it says Colonel Stryker uses a 7.5-inch barreled stainless Ruger Red Hawk,
Okay, great.
et cetera, target grips. Not the newer Super Red Hawk, as indicated by the ejector shroud. You know, gun nerds.
Yeah.
Loaded with adamantium bullets to shoot Wolverine, brackets Hugh Jackman, 5 times. 2 of which are fired into his skull, erasing his memory. One would think that Stryker would give the weapon to Agent Zero, since his superpowers make him extremely efficient with firearms. Note from a different commentator, Agent Zero was obviously killed in the exploding helicopter earlier in the film. just more IB trivia dudes.
And not just earlier, immediately prior.
Yeah, exactly. Why is he wearing the red? I know, because he's already got the powers?
No, I don't think he does yet. No, I don't think he does.
Then it's a clever nod.
Isn't it a clever nod? Yeah.
Love nods. Oh, what? Just. Oh.
You know what I love?
Where is he?
Vegas,
Yeah,
baby.
no, I know that, but where was he?
New Zealand. He was in New Zealand. Then he got on the highway, and then he went to Hollywood, baby.
I know Will.i.am said he got
Las
in shape
Vegas,
for this.
Hollywood,
He
yep.
didn't get like.
He
that's
didn't.
Not, that's like regular man.
I mean, maybe he did, but we'll never know. Maybe he got like super lean and ripped.
Yeah.
We'll never. Let's say hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
you're in the costume design for this movie and you meet an actor. Let's say it's Will.i.am, and he's really annoying, and he's like, "Look how ripped I am." Wouldn't you be like, "I'm going to put you some big shirts, put you some real big shirts, some big army
big
clothes,
puffy
big jackets."
shirts, yeah.
I don't know.
Top collar, so
Yep.
we can't even see your these muscles, whatever they are.
Yep.
What are they
Your
called?
top muscles.
Top muscles.
Yeah. We'll put you in a big cowboy hat so we can't see your muscled head.
Yeah.
Yeah, highly muscled head.
Making a difference. He's a bad actor. See, I don't know. I don't think it's Wolverine's fault. Spectre's probably a nod to something. Maybe the movie Spectre.
Who are we talking about?
There's a big sign that says Spectre.
Oh, maybe.
Remember that stuff in Africa? Yeah, I remember. So, whoa.
Well, you've got Wolverine claws, he'd say.
Yeah.
You've got indestructible adamantium Wolverine claws.
That's correct.
That's handy. Don't ask.
I
Why'd you
would
bring it
ask.
up then?
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
Cool. What is that?
Don't ask, man.
Hey, come on. Private stuff.
Bit personal. You know,
Yeah.
leave it out.
What do you want to watch me go to the toilet? What's wrong with you? This is a private men's business.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is the bit where it turns into like
A
literally
video game.
a fetch quest video game where it's
Yeah.
like, if you beat me in this fight, I'll give you the secrets or whatever it is.
That's my favorite bit of the movie. But if you play the game, which I did, because I had to play the whole thing to get to the Deadpool fight,
Yes.
because there are no cheat codes. Even the tattoo got fat. Oh my god, it's not how tattoos stretch, but whatever. There's you know what? There's not a hell of a lot of behind the
I
scenes
mean, all your
stuff.
tattoos have stayed thin, James.
That's true.
James.
They've got thinner if
James,
anything.
I got you.
What do you mean?
Because your tattoos didn't get any.
Oh, because I got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shut up. Shut up, Mace.
Oh.
Almost exclusively, the behind-the-scenes stuff is about this guy's muscle suit. I mean, this guy's fat suit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like exclusively that on YouTube. It's like,
Wow.
what do you want to know? You want to know about the blob suit? I'm like, no.
No.
And they're like, do you know there was water? There was like water piped in to make it. No, he didn't say blob. He didn't say that. This is such a video game. But you know what? The funny thing is, if you play the actual video game,
He's got Nightcrawler powers.
yeah, he does. He does. But if you play the actual video game,
Mhm, which you have.
it's less video gamey in the video game because you have to get information out of him. So you fight him in a supermarket,
Right.
And he's like running through all the shelves and everything. You know, it's not like put your gloves on and get in the ring.
Right, yeah.
It's like a proper boss battle,
Yep.
which this would have been better.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's a dumb movie.
I just chop him up with my unbreakable adamantium claws.
I'd
And then as he was dying, I'd be like, tell me the answers.
what would I do?
No, I reckon you do that too.
Yeah, we'd both do it.
Do it, yeah. We'd team up on him. We both have claws. We've got one set of claws each.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. This is either a nod back or a nod forward to the cage fight from.
Oh, Wolverine X-Men 1.
Do you see the CGI ripples when he hits him?
Nah,
When you'll see him,
I refuse to see them.
you can't. They're not doing it now, but they were
No,
doing it
it's-
earlier. There we go. You see him?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Bad.
Wow.
What is this? Why is this in the movie?
Don't know. Just
It's weird. It's so weird. Is it fun? Is that what it is?
it's not fun. No. Is it that this guy and Will.i.am needed a certain amount of screen time in their contracts,
Maybe that's it.
so they had to put it in?
Oh, wait, isn't he? Yeah, I was going to say he's in an adamantium.
Ah, nice. What is that? Oh, he's gonna do it. James is gonna do it. He's gonna do one of his signature bad looking jumps.
Is that it? Okay. Because he's really fat. I get it.
Great.
Okay. He's at a school.
Yep, that's right. You better believe it. I will not use my laser
What's
vision.
it say? Hello, hollows?
I don't know. Maybe it's Spanish.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And yes, I know it's not laser vision.
I guess
It's pure kinetic energy from another dimension.
I guess he's wearing the glasses because he has the powers now.
Okay, he does have the powers already. Okay, that's great.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a what?
That's sick.
That is sick.
Oh, man, that's
Just
so
laser him, Cyclops. What are you doing?
Nah, let him jump at you.
Oh my god, he could have lasered that guy so good.
But he missed and he hit the rest of the school.
Yeah. Oh my god, he could laser that guy.
I would laser my way out of there so
Yeah,
fast.
for
People would be
sure.
like, this guy's great at lasers
yeah,
so
right?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Cyclops must be able to see while he's lasering, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because
Okay.
otherwise, how's he hitting stuff?
That's true, yeah.
It wouldn't just, I'd imagine so. But it wouldn't be of good vision, I'd imagine.
Yeah, red.
Well, that and...
Or maybe it's green for him. Maybe he's colorblind.
Here's a question, though, with the ruby quartz glasses.
Yes. Where'd he get him?
He probably figured it out. He probably has a home kit and whatever.
Okay, sure.
No, that is a good question. But
Isn't
that
it
wasn't my
though?
question. My question was, open your eyes, dipshit.
You could kill them both right now. And also, you're immune to your own powers, I think. So just let them rip.
Yeah,
just open your eyes
exactly.
real wide and just destroy that entire wing of the school.
Yeah, because
and you'll
cares?
be fine.
So, because these glasses are supposed to be tight to his head, because otherwise you'd see them, you'd see the sides of them and the,
Sure,
the
right.
constant red optic blasts coming out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it doesn't
I see.
stop them; it just blocks them.
Good point.
But I guess also he must be able to see because they're constantly going, right?
That's true, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
The answer to your question, the thing I
Yeah.
said.
Do you think his eyelids are constantly going all wibbly wobbly?
Nah, man, I think he's used to it. Oh, they might be.
Because of the kinetic energy coming out.
I wish I had kinetic energy.
You do, James. It's in your heart. It's been in your heart the whole time.
That sounds like arrhythmia.
Yeah, no, it's really dangerous. You should go to a cardiologist for that.
Okay. I'll go after I finish this amazing commentary, if you don't mind.
James, I demand you get a you get a heart health test on the podcast,
I'll
on
do
the
it
commentary
for
right
content.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
God,
Twist.
haven't we all done that? For love.
That's how I got you roped into this podcast.
That's right. Yeah.
I killed the woman you loved
That's right.
to trick you into a podcast.
Yeah. And I wouldn't go back, James.
No, you wouldn't. Not for all the content in the world. Oh, look, they made it as bad as they did before.
To me, it seems a little bit better, but it might be just because I'm
No,
used
it
to it
is
now.
better.
Oh, it's
No, it's a little bit
It's a little
better.
bit better,
It's a little
but
bit
it's still
better.
bad.
I think if they even just, that previous scene, if they just toned down the white on them, it would look better.
Yeah. I also imagine on YouTube there's probably somebody who's fixed them.
I don't think anyone cares. Let me check.
Please.
Wolverine Origins.
Yes.
I hate this movie. Wolverine. I never even know what to type in. claws.
Do you think those boxes are real boxes?
No, none of that's real.
Huh. That guy looks like a young
Will.i.am.
striker, though. Yeah, Will.i.am. Yeah.
Oh, the guy on the wall?
Yeah.
Probably a real boxer.
Yeah.
No, nobody has fixed this at all.
Makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Because why would you?
I could go to the TV Regent and watch top 10 badass Wolverine scenes.
Why would you when we've already watched 9 of the top 10 already?
And we're about to see the 10th.
That's right.
With his
It's him fighting Gambit on a fire escape or whatever.
He doesn't do the accent, does he, from memory?
Don't know, James. I just don't know.
Did you know Channing Tatum was very nearly got this role as Gambit?
Makes sense.
But now he's not Gambit.
Yeah.
Until he becomes Gambit. You know, it'd be funny if they cast him as like Mr. Fantastic or something. Oh, God.
That would be good. And then people would be like, okay, but still.
That's cool.
That
Did
is
you see
cool.
that?
Yeah. James, if we've learned anything, it's the producers of this movie think magic tricks are cool.
But there's the same producers behind that magic heist movie.
No, I just meant because earlier Dominic Monaghan was like, I've got a magic light bulb. And people were like, that's cool and sexy.
That was sexy.
Yeah.
Apparently some of these are real poker players in real life.
Nice.
Like a real Dan Blitzerian. That's how he made all his money from poker. Did you know that?
Huh.
Not his parents just gave him all the money and his dad went to jail for fraud.
For crimes, yeah.
No,
I mean, other people...
He won all his money.
People would assume that it was
poker
crimes,
tournaments,
but
yeah.
they're not, because what he actually made it in is like unregistered online like poker games where you can't actually see if anybody wins.
He
or
said he
loses,
also
mate.
vaguely won like some tournaments.
Huh?
It's hilarious how that guy's life like came undone so transparently.
Did it really?
Yeah, because like all that stuff turned out to be fake, and his mansion was being rented by someone else. And
Oh, really?
They reckon
Wow.
his dad might be running his business but he's not allowed to technically
Because of the jail
of the jail thing he did. But you know, he's gone on like Rogan and he's like, yeah, you know, it's my real life. People are jealous and whatever, and there's haters, but it's just about believing in yourself, whatever. You know, all that shit. But really, he's an absolute fucking fraud. And probably a terrible bloke.
Can't believe you're putting all this on our great commentary, James.
Everybody-
all this slander.
He sucks. I don't think anybody can dispute that. I didn't think there'd be a fight scene this good.
I never thought that Taylor Kitsch could have hair this good. And yet
You
here
happy
we
with
are. Yeah, I love
What's he
it.
doing Wolverine Light? What is this? I like Taylor Kitsch. But bit of a bad run.
Oh, yes?
Good thing Will.i.am got in amazing shape for this fight scene.
Okay, so for this fight set, because obviously I did a lot of lifting and a lot of cardio. So can I be shirtless for this scene? No, you got to wear a shirt and a big jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen like an interview with Will.i.am or whatever? He's from another planet. Like he's one of those guys like he's been a celebrity for too long.
Is it like Prince where he's
He's got that Prince vibe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's very nice, but it just whenever he talks, it's like that.
Is it he's sort
disconnected,
of yeah,
kinda.
yeah.
But I guess he loves Nightcrawler. No shade, man. Good on him. Whatever. But it's just.
I guess he couldn't have been Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler already exists in
Yeah.
X-Men
I mean,
2.
who cares? Everybody already exists.
Well, exactly. That's
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Strikers like Peter Dinklage and a different guy in another movie or whatever.
Is it Stryker or is it a different guy?
No, not Striker.
It's
yeah, no.
doesn't matter though, does it?
that
Let's
other
move
guy.
on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But Striker's been like 3
Because
dudes.
exploding car action is happening right now. So
Yeah, whoa.
Mm.
Oh, he's taking his DNA, isn't he? For
yeah.
because they're building the ultimate weapon. It's
Also, if you'd noticed there,
Whatever.
Sabretooth just extracted all the adamantium out of Will.i.am's butt there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So he did the experiment too. They're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're too butt heavy for this.
That's right. Uh-oh. This is going to be a big fight situation. I would
Taylor
imagine.
Kitsch, stay out of it. If I remember it, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't think this would get so real.
They are shiny, it's true.
I can understand why they made this movie, but they didn't make it very well. You know what I mean?
Sabretooth's like, oh man, my one weakness. I don't want to get my head cut
No.
off. That would
I think
definitely
that
kill me,
happened
I'm
in the
pretty
comics,
sure.
didn't it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But anyway,
Doesn't
all you'd
matter,
have to do is you'd have to cut his head off and then keep it separate from the rest of his body, right?
How long do you have to keep them apart, do you think? Or do you reckon you could put them back?
I
I think with Wolverine, you'd put it back, right? Like modern Wolverine?
just put his head back on
Yeah.
it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think. That's a bad looking. Oh, that's a bad looking backdrop, isn't it?
Do you remember the? Oh no, you didn't do it with me. But there's You go into a different casino in Whoa.
They did this for real, James.
It actually looks like they did. Maybe they should have filmed some of it, some more of it.
Nope. Just two cameras at weird angles.
You got to chase him through a casino and through across rooftops and stuff for whatever reason.
Through a playing card factory.
Something
very
like that.
dangerous.
It's like a very but it's a fancier casino. It's not like a casino like this. This really is like a video game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and now you have to fight Gambit.
That's right.
It's a misunderstanding.
But I want to fight this other guy. Well,
whoa,
there we
rude.
go.
That's a call back or forward, depending on your timeline. Can't believe that got cut. Just let him go. What do you care? Like, what's his investment in this?
Oh, the movie has to be a bit longer. That's his investment in this.
Oh my
God!
like, look at that.
He's like, I don't really need to stop Wolverine, but
oh my God.
yeah, but I am aware that this movie needs to go, another minute.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll keep fighting him for a while.
It's a very embarrassing movie. This is the bit.
For whom, James?
For me.
For whomst is
Look
it
at
embarrassing?
this.
Wow. Wow. I'd forgotten that was a thing. So they're like, okay, on set, they're like, okay, Hugh, what we're going to do, just imagine there is a fire escape and you're chopping bits out of it
And you
like
love
it's
it.
Jenga somehow.
Yeah, like it's Jenga somehow. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I know Jenga.
Yeah.
We got in Australia. We call it Jonga.
That's
but we have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We say, Marjorie, the Jonga's here, when Jonga is being delivered
Yeah.
to our homes.
Yeah, there's only a couple of packets of Jonga in Australia,
right,
and
yeah,
people
yeah.
they have to share them around. It's
That's
like
right,
you got to send it to different families.
Right now they're all in Dubbo.
I think they are, yeah.
Who's this? Who's
I
this
think
kid?
that's Striker's
Who's this Frosty
son.
boy?
That's Striker's son.
Frosty
Remember
boy?
he's got the different eyes?
Yeah.
He's in a different movie.
Oh, yeah. Different eyes, Frosty boy.
God, that's weird. It's a weird thing to put in a movie.
Yeah.
It's like, feel the linen count on this sheet. Can you believe this? The thread count's crazy.
You just this is your facilities are out of this world, Striker. You're doing great.
Is
Can I
Egyptian cotton?
Can I take some of these home? You gotta spend the
it's
the
the
missus
government-
the missus would love
It's
these.
a government thing. Like, you couldn't really, you'd be technically stealing from the US government or Canadian government.
Yeah, right.
Whatever government we're part of.
Oh, vague government, you couldn't know.
I love vague governments.
Can I keep this bathrobe though? Yeah, you can keep that.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah,
That's
totally. Don't
obviously
worry about it.
yours. There's also, you fight a sentinel.
Oh,
You fight
nice.
a big sentinel, and it's pretty good.
Like a
boss fight.
1970 Sentinel.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
Does it have bloody bell bottoms? Am I right, Chaz? Yeah,
does.
bell bottoms on its.
It's got bell bottoms and it's tripping hard on acid.
Nice.
Just fucking spit it out. It's probably more of a 60s reference, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it doesn't matter. It's behind the times. It's a Sentinel.
Exactly.
It's been programmed by some IT guy, and he's
Yeah.
behind the times.
Yeah.
So
There we go. That's like a wash thing. We used to have one of those at McDonald's. to
Oh,
wash
for washing
the,
dishes, yeah.
Washing dishes.
yeah,
But it's just, I'm presuming it's like blood and bone and stuff, right?
maybe.
Okay, American
Or they
people.
just wash the dishes over Deadpool.
Yeah, they might just. Oh, no.
James, maybe that's how he got his name.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, hey, I got all the plates and dishes from the mess hall. You chuck them in the Deadpool, which is what you call the sink.
So, all right.
In the army, that's what you call the sink.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Apparently, it's not that easy to kill somebody, like, by stabbing them. Like, and they don't die instantly.
It seems to me you're admitting to something right now, James.
I'm admitting to trying to stab a bunch of people and it not working.
Whoa, that's rude and illegal.
It is. But, it's like you kind of stabbed him and then the guy died immediately. I don't know.
Huh, yeah, no. Yeah, at least you'd be like, ow.
I'd cut his throat, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Which is what I ended up doing.
Yeah, because
In
you're
a video game.
Huh. The video game of real life. Mr. Sunday Movies Real Life.
Real life,
The
exactly.
video game, which is coming out first quarter 2021.
It's an endless runner. It's only get on iOS. It's $6 a minute. It's one of those ones.
It's an endless runner live service game. You got to keep running, and we just keep adding extra content to
I
it.
think I've been contacted about something like that. Like a company that was like, do you want us to make a game for you?
Wow.
And I'm like, no, I don't actually.
It would be called.
Also, no one would get it.
It would be called Mr. Sunday Movies Editing Challenge.
Yeah.
It's just it's like a audio video editing software, and there's a little version of you in the corner getting really mad, and then eventually what you can do is you keep playing. It's like Tetris. It goes faster and it gets tougher, and then you can just push a button and it says, get somebody else to edit this.
Yeah, that's right.
And it costs you real money.
Yeah.
And then they edit it, and then there's no consequences.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
yeah,
The
it's great.
perfect
It's
game.
great.
And it'd be one of those things where like it wouldn't be worth the investment in doing it, and
Uh-huh.
people would also hate me for doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like there are no benefits to that
Yeah.
at all. Why is he not doing underwater?
Yeah, the underwater bath thing. And also, I
guess
love,
they're putting all the
that's a
mutant
line
powers
that I didn't even occur to me at the time. He's like, and he'll respond to my commands. You'd hope so.
Yeah.
You'd hope so at this point that you've built an indestructible man
They'd ask now.
that has all the powers. This guy that I've given all the powers of all the mutants I've ever met, is he gonna do what I say? Who knows? I don't know.
That is hilarious.
Maybe he's just gonna escape and kill everybody. I don't know.
You ask at the last minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
just FYI, he's gonna respond to.
Oh, you didn't ask for that. No, I didn't. I didn't think you'd want
Is it
that.
too late to put like a computer chip in his brain?
Yeah, I mean,
what
we've-
fucking year do you think it is?
Yeah,
What's
right.
wrong with you? What do you mean? Computer chip.
Computer chip's the size of a bus. you want to attach a bus to the side of this man's head? How's he going to sneak in and assassinate people if he's got a big bus on him? Ridiculous. Dragging a bus around.
God, I mean, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
I mean, option 2 is he's just an uncontrollable killer, which is what I assumed he wanted because you didn't ask about the control thing from earlier.
you know how I see a lot of movies now as well? I
Yes.
see them in thumbnails. I'm like, that's a good thumbnail.
Oh,
That's
I see.
not,
Right.
like-
to for a YouTube.
Yeah.
If we were gonna make a video of this,
Yeah.
you'd be like, whose expression
You
making
generally
face.
want more shoulders in it
Okay.
as well. But you
Right.
can also, I do a lot of photoshopping heads onto different shoulders
for porno purposes.
for porno purposes
Yeah.
and thumbnails. But yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Oh god.
Why do you want shoulders up? What do you want to
It's
include
more
the shoulders?
because then
what
you can
say?
put text underneath.
Oh,
Because otherwise
right.
it goes across the face.
Yeah, that's true. And also, if you just do like neck up, people be like, "Is that person nude?"
yeah.
What's going on
Sometimes
there?
that's what I go for though.
For the porno purposes.
like a nude Wolverine.
yeah, right.
But I could just use nude Wolverine from this.
That's true. Yeah.
Guess who it is? It's his beautiful girlfriend.
Wow. Oh my God, she's still alive and more beautiful than ever.
Why didn't he smell her?
Good point.
Remember he smelt
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
forest
yeah.
before when
Yeah, yeah.
Sabretooth was there, whatever?
She's like, I finally showered. You know, you always asked me to when we were together. Well,
I switched soap.
yeah, that's right. I'm using Special Weapon X soap now.
It's actually not
Also,
in
if
the,
you-
yeah, it's
also
not
if
in the
you-
shape of an X actually,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yeah. Also, have you seen the sheets in this place? They're incredible.
Can I take some of these home? No, obviously
no.
not.
We're going to murder you with Deadpool. You can't take any sheets. No. No.
So apparently also the original cut, it was like, well, the original version, they were like, by the way, this was all made during the writer's strike, so that's why it's bad. But they
I
were-
forgive it all its mistakes.
They did, they
No.
did the thing with the, oh my God. She doesn't even
Whose
have
blood is that?
She doesn't even have a cut on her.
Yeah, and you ruined that cardigan.
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah.
We remember this from the movie
Yeah,
we've
from
been watching.
earlier in the movie, yeah.
Yeah. But that's when a movie thinks you're real dumb.
They always say show don't tell, but
That's
I think
true.
in that instance probably could have just told.
Yeah.
You know, we would have got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You know what they could have done as well?
what's that?
Just give one of the mutants like mind manipulation.
Yeah.
You know,
like
like
we said,
stereo shit or whatever.
Yeah, we tricked you.
Yeah.
Or she could have done it.
Yeah.
She could have been like, boo, woo, 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 I'm dead.
Yeah.
And it would have been like, yeah, nice.
I hate that. No.
Yeah. I'm Wolverine.
I'm going to get the Wolverine powers.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, but she was like, I never really loved you. And he's like, oh, boo.
Bummer.
Yeah, but in this, it's like, I did love you. And he's like, well, that's good.
Mad bummer.
God, there's everybody who needs to be here is here now in this room.
That's right, yeah.
For the rest of the movie, these are all the people you need.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, what about Agent Zero? You could just get that gun and just...
Mason.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's an excellent idea.
Isn't it though? Yes.
I just got something to amend on IMDb.
Okay,
Just give
cool.
me a second. I'm just in an ongoing war with another guy.
Underneath that second comment, you're just like, yeah, it'd still be good though,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Because he's a mutant, you fucking
Just
idiot.
say he's not dead
Yeah.
anymore.
She's alive. Why can't he be alive?
Alive,
Why couldn't
right.
they cut a bag of blood over him?
Yeah, right.
It's a good movie.
Sorry, Wolverine, we actually exploded a fake helicopter on top of Agent Zero, so he's still alive too.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. He's having that. Oh, God.
And
I'm just
Taylor-
gonna put my head down for a
Okay,
minute.
cool. And Taylor Kitsch, Well, that fire escape was meant to collapse. We built that to trick you.
Why?
To build up your confidence, and then we're pulling the rug out from under you.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah. If I was her, I would be
A lady.
I'd be completely understandable of why he doesn't want to.
Yeah, because of the betrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just leaving.
Yeah. I'll one up you there, James, and if I was her, probably wouldn't have betrayed him in the first place.
But for money or for love?
I mean, I guess for heaps of money and love. I guess.
What's she after? Hang on, let's find out. I've done everything you asked. Oh, my sister. Okay,
yeah, right.
There we go. That's why she did it.
Yeah. Who is Emma Frost? Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, apparently they said that she isn't.
Oh,
like somebody came out and said no. I looked into that.
But again, also,
But there is an
doesn't
Emma
matter.
Frost in this maybe also.
Where was he hiding?
Didn't you see him before?
Nah.
No, when I was like, everybody's in this room. He was there.
Sneaky. Wow. Your test come back. We can't put any
Why wouldn't he
adamantium in-
survive the operation? Just give him all the mutant powers like you give into the Deadpool man.
Also, you know what you could do? You could just go, yeah, we'll do it on you.
Yeah.
And then you kill him.
Yeah.
You cut his head off. You cut his head off while he's under. That'd be cool.
You can smell it now, can you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because she's doing panic poo.
Scat.
He can smell that.
Scat, so yeah, he can smell that.
He look, they weren't together that long, but he knows her panic poo. That scent.
You would. You've been with somebody long enough.
Magnificent
He's taken
scent.
his jacket off.
Yeah, oh my God.
Sick. Yeah. Your singlet heals in the game.
Oh, yeah, right.
I love the real-time healing in the game, actually. It's pretty good.
Why go in with the kick? Cut his head off, you go. Because the
Go
movie
in
has
with
to
the
go.
kick. Yeah, because we need a fight scene.
Nice.
Some shots they hold on
Yeah,
for longer than you should.
that's right.
I don't know anything about movie making.
No.
I mean, if you asked me to make a better movie than this, I definitely wouldn't.
Oh, you simply wouldn't.
No, I refuse.
Oh, that's some big Wolverine hair though. Look at that
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
That's great stuff.
Yeah, they should have leaned him back a little. Yeah. Why would he though?
Good.
Because he's got no reason to.
Just kill him.
But why would he though? Because he didn't kill the person you love.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he killed Will.i.am, but who gives a shit? And
nobody
Beak
cares.
or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whatever, who cares?
Yeah. I reckon I would. I'd kill him.
So, do you think he evolved in between movies to a bigger,
Sabretooth.
or it's a different Sabretooth?
No, I reckon it's probably an evolution thing.
Because
Or a devolution thing.
some of them
yeah.
have a second evolution.
They
like
do.
Beast has had a couple of evolutions, hasn't he?
Yeah. And Emma Frost.
What'd she turn into?
Well, she initially was just the telepathy situation.
And then
but
she got the diamond.
Then she got the diamond skin, yeah.
Is he on the phone? I thought he was on the phone.
On the phone to his agent, James,
Yeah.
requesting to be in a better film.
Well, he had a lot of hand in this because he produced
Thanks
it
for your
and stuff.
applause, James.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry. We're both applauding now. Me initially, and then you
Then
joined
me,
in.
I applauded your applause. Wow.
Yeah, he got paid $25 million for this.
Wow.
So good on him. Get paid, mate.
I
And
mean,
then his agent took a bunch of his money?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on there now? Is
I
it
think it's
still
all-
his agent?
I think I think he went to jail
Oh, wow.
for all the agent stuff that he did.
Oh.
And let me find out. Hugh Jackman, agent.
Ripped off.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, it's what's her face? That Australian lady.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ashley Kitty. Agent, jail. I can't find it, but it definitely happened. It also might not have. Maybe that's not a public thing, but I do know that for a fact that that happened.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there was. Who's this
boy.
guy? A rubber band boy?
Yeah, Rubber Band Boy.
Or was that supposed to be Toad or something?
Yeah, Rubber Band. But no,
Let's see if we can pick who these.
No, I think we did see Toad because
I
it was
missed
a
that.
little
I was looking at a
tongue
different
boy.
thing.
Oh, this is good stuff.
This is definitely in the trailers.
Yeah.
He's tall, isn't he? It's hard to get that big being that tall as well. Because if you squat, you can kind of put on like your muscles look bigger.
That's true.
Yeah. It is her sister.
Yeah.
That is Emma Frost.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's not. I thought it was like going to be a separate Emma.
No.
Let's see Cyclops turn into the leader that he is.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Good thumbnail.
Good thumbnail.
No, because she's not famous enough.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm just being brutally honest.
No, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, you can't put her in a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but this guy in the thumbnail is not famous enough.
No, that's true, yeah.
You have to put him in the Weapon X room and maybe you could make it work.
Yeah, and you have to maybe put like Magneto's helmet on him.
Yeah,
maybe.
it'd be. Is he wearing the surgery slippers?
Yeah, maybe.
So
now that's a thumbnail, I feel.
Yeah,
because that's iconic.
Thumbnail. But do you remember?
And that's a thumbnail.
Did you remember in the movie he got shot in Deadpool 2? That's a thumbnail.
Who got shot in Deadpool 2?
Remember Deadpool 2? He goes back in time and he shoots him in the head.
Oh yeah.
But I think they CGI'd out everybody else in the background. I'm pretty sure.
For the trailer?
No. In the Deadpool 2
Oh,
scene.
right. Maybe they couldn't get the rights for everybody's likenesses or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe, like you said, they're not good enough for a thumbnail. So
here we go. Hang on, I'm just finding out. No one can see this, but
isn't it fascinating, the thought process? Like, this has been talked to death, but just the idea that they went, a character who is famously talkative.
Yeah.
When we give him his powers, let's have him completely silent and the complete opposite of what he is, and none of the skills really or powers that he has.
They really don't.
You know?
Yeah, they re-edited the scene.
Yeah.
They re-edited the scene. Doesn't work anymore. They took out the people. I guess that would be confusing. Yeah, I know. It's so strange. I saw a thing with, I think her name's Lauren Schuler Donner.
Would you, I'd still be concerned if there was a very, very small woman who could turn into diamonds. Probably wouldn't stand behind her. Expect all the bullets to just bounce off her.
No, you definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lauren Schuler Donner, who produced this, I saw an interview with her.
Yep.
A few years back where it's like, oh, this is him becoming a leader.
He became a leader just then.
You don't have to scream when you do that either, mate. You know what I mean? He's probably used to it by now.
Yeah.
Because it's constantly happening.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah.
This is Scott Adkins as well when it's for the most of the fight scenes. Because Ryan Reynolds wasn't available.
Now, is Scott Adkins also an actor, or is he mostly
No, he is an actor, but he's mostly does stunt stuff. He was Ben Affleck's stunt double in Batman v Superman.
Oh.
Yeah. So most of it is, oh no.
Did she get shot and just notice now?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
It's a delayed.
Good point, yeah.
That's a thumbnail.
Now that's a thumbnail, a nuclear reactor cooling tower. You put a big smiley face on it.
Exactly. Or me in front going, good.
Yeah,
I'm pointing to it maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But, so what was I going to say? So I saw an interview with her.
He's been a leader.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he was just a leader.
Trust me.
Yeah.
What?
You're blind, idiot.
No, trust me.
Oh, good point. He's a leader.
That's very arrogant.
Yeah.
It's a very man thing to do.
Is
I know the way. I know the way. Don't ask anybody.
No, we don't have to look at a map. I know.
Sure, they dragged me in here unconscious, but I know the way.
Yeah.
Deadpool has teleporting, but it's
like
a machine.
Yeah, it's like he's got a box usually or something, you know.
And he can't do it like instantly, isn't it? Like he can do it, but you know what I mean. He doesn't use it for this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He uses it to just ruin somebody's lunch or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you saying he hasn't just ruined Wolverine's lunch just then?
Oh, look, he's got the chip in his head so he can see out of his eyes.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I forgot that. Did you see that?
That he says decapitate. He has to type out decapitate.
Yeah. It should be a hotkey.
It should
be like F7.
F7, right? Yeah. Because imagine how many, like, you send that guy out on some missions, and like by the fourth or fifth time, you get as far as decap, and then the guy's already rolled off him or whatever.
Exactly.
You know, you'd be like, damn.
Back to back.
Oh, these guys are cool and they're working together.
This isn't a bad idea. Like he kind of fights.
The movie X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh, no, that
is.
is.
Yeah.
I was never really that excited for this though. If I'm honest.
This looks like crap though.
Yeah, but don't you think though it's a decent idea?
Yeah,
that he's fighting both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Gary, it doesn't look good, but
so bad.
I like it. I don't like it, but I like it.
Nice.
So yeah, anyway. Lauren Schuler Donner, who produced this and a bunch of X-Men movies, is like, people are going to They're going to recognize the diamond on the Deadpool eyes like their mask, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's it. They've done, that's a bit of fan service there, but like, it's not. It's junk.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Look at him dog run after him. I love a dog run.
You don't even put him. It's while they didn't even. And I know they wanted to show him off how ripped he was, Will.i.am style.
Yeah.
But you don't even put him in the costume.
No.
Even like from neck down, you put him in the costume.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Nice dog run, idiot.
Yeah, where'd you get that? The bloody dog
Down the
store?
dog park.
Yeah.
Did you learn it from your bloody schnauzer? You idiot.
You might
You
have.
stupid idiot.
Oh, so they're hot so he can cut his head off?
Yeah, hot stuff.
Sick. I kind of like how it goes down falls down the thing and like cuts the tower on the way down.
Yeah.
I don't understand the mechanics of it, but but it's cool. Or is it?
I'd be like, you just got Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Man, that's incredible.
Right?
You reckon Strikers? That actually looks really terrible.
Oh yeah, no, one of the worst. It looks like a 3D modeling demo disc from like the mid '90s.
That's what I want it to look
Yeah.
like. If I made my Wolverine movie, that's what I'd do.
Yeah.
I want it all to look like this.
Damn, he's going to give this to Agent Zero, and it's all going to be over. Now that's a Ruger Red Hawk. If I
Here we
don't
go.
miss my guess.
Did you actually know that?
No.
Okay. You can't stop him even with that. Hang on. He'll heal. His brain may heal,
Yes, go on.
but his memories won't grow.
Ah, it's so true. I mean, there's no way of knowing that, obviously.
And also, what if like he comes back?
We tested. We cut his dick off, and that grew back.
Yeah,
But memories, they're not coming back.
they're not coming back.
No.
So what I was going to say was,
Yes.
like they're like he won't remember us. But what if like one of his friends tells like he wakes up and they're like, yeah, that dude just shot you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'd be like, oh no.
Hey, thanks for rescuing us from that guy who later shot you in the head a bunch of times. Here's his address, by the way, because we saw him get into a taxi and just drive to his house, so we followed him.
I like powers. Like
What do you think he landed on just then? Probably his broken legs?
Yeah, probably broken legs.
Ah, yes. Oh, incredible.
Terrible. Did anyone want a superhero landing him? At least give us that.
No, that was pre-superhero landing, really.
No, it wasn't. Everyone was doing
Not
it.
in the... They were in the comics, but not in the movies, I don't
Yeah, you're
think.
probably right. I read a thing in the IMDb that he apparently...
Is that Gambit?
Oh yeah, Gambit's is still in this
Nice.
movie. I'd completely forgotten that anything beyond that alley scene, I had no idea he was in this.
Yeah, right.
I guess sometimes your brain blocks out all the things that you love.
That's true.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the adamantium bullets for your brain.
For your brain.
These guys are friends now.
Yes.
Everybody's friends now, which I think is great. I think that's what this movie's all about, and that's important.
If this was my movie, I'd end it here.
Well, it's not, and they're not gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna go much longer. What do you think Hugh Jackman's best Wolverine hair is?
Like a comic accurate?
Not necessarily, just best. Because, I mean, X-Men 1, it's like pointy uppy at the sides.
I kind of like the X-Men one
Yeah.
though. What do you think?
I think, honestly, I think prior to this,
This isn't Wolverine hair though.
no, but I think it's his best hair overall.
I can't argue with that.
Not
but-
here specifically, but towards the start
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
I think.
Big floppy hair.
Big floppy hair. He's doing. Do you think that's a wig?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, damn.
But
He's got it all, doesn't he?
It'll never stop.
He's got great hair. He's got great acting chops. He's the greatest entertainer and showman.
He's got a great agent.
His agent stole all this money.
I don't think he stole all of his money, but it was a significant portion of his money.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got his wife Deb and his kids. He's got
That's
it
true,
all.
yeah. Just FYI, folks, if there are some points in this commentary where there are just big gaps, it's because somebody contacted us and asked us to remove a couple of things relating to stuff that isn't necessarily public knowledge.
Yeah.
So we had to just delete
I'm
it.
sure it's public knowledge.
Okay, then. All right. But, you
But I
couldn't
don't
find
know.
it on
I
the
couldn't
internet.
find it.
Wow.
Let me keep looking.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman, agent.
Maybe dodge those bullets that are clearly harming you in a serious way.
No, I would do this. Do you think maybe they should
Yes, go on.
make movies look better than this?
No, this is the pinnacle, I think.
I really can't find anything on it, but I also know for a fact that it's true.
Now, we've maybe, I'm sure we've discussed this. I'm sure we've discussed it in real life and almost certainly on the podcast. Does this mean it's either...
It was like his financial dude, by the way. It wasn't like I don't think it was like his agent.
Not that.
Oh, sorry. What, go on.
I
I know. But
One of two things are true here. Either
yeah.
Wolverine has 4 holes in his head, 2 entry wounds and 2 exit wounds, or... they've just scabbed over, so now he's just got whistling holes in his head.
Yeah.
Or he's got 2 holes in his head, in the front of his head and 2 adamantium bullets rattling around in his brain.
Yes.
What do you think it is?
It could be that they've pierced and they stop.
Yep.
So like they've sealed themselves up.
Oh, is that where you keep your memories in front of your head?
Yeah, frontal lobe mostly.
Frontal lobe, right. Okay, well that would make scientific
That's
sense
what
then.
my memory tells me. But yeah, but also they scan his brain in multiple movies and you never see him in
They
there.
never go, you've literally got 2 bullets in your head.
Or 2
sir."
adamantium holes.
Yeah. We thought you were an ocarina of some kind because of the series of holes in your head. If I knew any of the songs from Ocarina of Time, I would whistle them right now.
I don't know. I didn't really play it.
Just Greensleeves, I guess.
Yeah.
Just the ice cream van song.
Look at Scott Summers just doing all the hard work.
Doing all the leader
Oh,
stuff.
because Professor X is talking to him in his head.
Ah.
Now I remember
Well, then he's
movies.
not being a leader at all, is he?
So I guess this is...
He could just say there's a psychic bald man telling me what to do. That's why you have to trust me.
God, that's some of the worst. They de-age him better in X-Men 3. Which also messes with the timeline of this.
Right. That second shot's not as bad.
Okay.
That initial shot was atrocious. I don't know what the difference is between the two.
I mean, the difference is...
It's night and day.
Look at this, though.
That's bad.
How bad is that?
That's the worst. And Gambit's like, wait for me as well.
You're too old to go to the school. Fuck off.
No.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Did you see? They kept that in.
Wow. Do you think that was just like a warehouse?
See, they're still in his head.
Green screen
See,
warehouse.
they're still in his head.
Right. Oh, yeah, they are.
Doesn't explain a bunch of shit still.
No.
Oh, that looks bad.
I mean, it looks painful, certainly.
No, but it looks bad.
So you think they're just kind of...
Yeah, lodged into it. Like they're
Okay.
still pressing into his
So
brain.
I guess they would look... Like if you x-rayed him, it'd look just like two lumps,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay. Which would be bad also.
I agree.
Yeah. Also, is adamantium... Can you x-ray adamantium?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Because they do, I guess. Oh, but you mean like on the inside?
Yeah,
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 good question. Who are you?
Oh, come on, man.
Now, this is the Wolverine we know and love from X-Men
Yeah, that's
1.
right. I've got no memories.
Finally,
All I know
he's
is
here.
I'm the Wolverine.
I would think he was joking.
Why? Because
be like-
Logan's not a good name?
Yeah. No, when he was like, who am I? I'd be like, serious?
Yeah.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah. Good joke. But
Yeah, right.
let's go.
Let's split Daddy-O, you'd
Yeah,
say.
Yeah.
Because as is appropriate for the era.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love all these sets. They look real.
Let's head to Escapeville. Population, you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we kiss a lot. Me and
Yeah,
you.
we're a couple. That's why we look kind of alike. So you know how couples look alike a lot of the time? That's why. That's why we're...
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Who's this
no.
dead lady? Not relevant.
Good thing he lost his memories, otherwise this would have been quite painful.
Yeah. It's also a good thing that the only person that's come to his rescue is a guy who knows nothing about him, really.
That's true.
Yeah.
He knows his name.
Knows his name, I guess, yeah. I would have, were I Gambit,
Yeah.
I would have determined that he'd lost his memory and I would have said, your name's Jeff, actually.
Yeah.
I'd have given him a funny name.
Your name's Jeff Thunderbutt.
It's nice.
Because you're known for your big thundering farts.
And he would be like, well, my butt does seem extraordinarily heavy. I know that much. I don't know why.
By the way,
that makes sense.
Yeah, just so you know, you were named that at birth, but it's
Yeah.
also your nickname because of your farts.
Yeah, that's right.
And your big heavy butt.
You considered earlier in life changing your name, but people
Pointless.
were like, no, why would you? It fits you so well. You really are a Jeff Thunderbutt.
By the way, it's spelled Geff. So yeah, every time he has to fill out a form,
Yeah, okay.
people are like, "How do you spell that?"
Geff.
Geff.
Not Geoff. No. It's a hybrid. It's
You'd have a lot of fun with it.
God. And just moving forward, every X-Men movie after this, the character is called Jeff Thunderbutt. And the posters all say Jeff Thunderbutt. They released a special edition of the DVD box. It says X-Men Origins Jeff Thunderbutt. James, we're calling it early. Hashtag, if you've gotten this far, we do appreciate it very much. Let us know. Get us up on Twitter and let us know. Hashtag Jeff Thunderbutt.
GEF.
GEFF.
Hey, post
Thunderbutt.
credits.
Oh my god. Is this post credits or is this a mid credits?
Mid credits, and then there's. I don't know with this version what.
This guy's become a full-on hobo here with his opened up shoes.
Well, he's been walking because she was like, walk forever.
Oh yeah.
Nobody stopped him?
Yeah. And she's like, wear a hat. The tops come open like it's a can of soup.
Untuck your shirt.
Yes, that's right.
But leave your tie on.
Have one of those shirts with the dicky bow on the front and it's flipped up into your face.
What if he was ripped? He was like Olympic ready for walking.
Yeah, like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Wow. And it said cast Logan. No, it would say Jeff Thunderbutt / Wolverine. Oh, what a movie we just watched.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So
now what's going to happen here is we're gonna ramble for a little bit.
Yeah.
Until the post credit sequence to see which version we got, or we're just going to stop when we get bored.
We don't really know.
No, we don't know.
point.
Yeah.
But you feel free to stick around for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I can't believe I can't find this Hugh Jackman information.
Hugh Jackformation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on. Give me more information. There's a lot of results for Swordfish for some reason.
Sure, yeah. Well, that was a movie about a big heist.
Yeah, something to do
probably.
with the metrics I put into this.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean, if it's a real hot scoop, then isn't it? If if it turns out it's not public.
I think it is.
Okay, great. Cockatoo Island was used for Stryker's facility.
Oh my goodness.
The enormous buildings there saved money on digitally expanding a set. I wonder what the buildings were.
Yeah, that's a great question. Do you want to know?
Cockatoo storage, I guess.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Do you want me to find out Hugh Jackman's net worth?
Yes.
No, because I'm just getting a lot of that movie he did about schools stealing money and stuff. So I'm getting all those results. Anyway, whatever.
Right.
Hugh Jackman net worth. You want to know?
Yes.
That's fine. I bet it's. Let's have a guess. Have a punt.
I reckon it is.
I reckon it's 80.
$40 million.
All right, let's have a look. It is.
Yes.
180 million.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Good for him. I mean, he's done a lot of X-Men movies.
Yeah, well, that's true, exactly. He got 25 million for this, I guess.
And then he kept doing them. So, yeah, that's true.
Apparently, he hit a record for this for the most time someone's played a superhero role. So he matched Chris Reeve.
Yep.
So he beat Blade, who did it 3 times.
Oh, right.
And also...
God, well, this is early days then,
And
huh?
Patrick Stewart got the same.
Yeah, right.
It was the same. So
wow, yeah.
I wonder what Hugh Jackman got paid for Wolverine, X-Men Origins. Whatever the next one is. Whatever it's called. First Class.
Oh, right.
Because, so this
he's
is...
in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Please let us know.
Class.
I do believe Hugh Jackman is very much... He's very appreciative of the...
Yeah.
Like he said of Len Wein, who created Wolverine, like... Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Like you gave me this entire career, which is good.
Yeah, totally. Because it was Russell Crowe gave it to him because they offered it to Russell Crowe, and he went, "No, give it to Hugh Jackman."
Nice.
And they said, "We want Doug Ray Scott."
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then all that happened.
And then we wanted the guy out of the Misfits.
Yeah,
band.
Danzig.
Yeah.
Or he wanted it at least.
Oh yeah, right. That's true. Yeah.
Do you remember he said that thing about it where they said, "How would you have played Wolverine?" He was like, "I wouldn't have done it so gay."
Who said that?
Danzig. That's what he said.
Oh my god.
I don't really see it that way at all. I don't know what.
If you look up Len Wein, second photo.
Him and Wolverine?
Yeah, it's him and Hugh Jackman.
And
Hugh Jackman's like, dude, look at this guy.
So who's
nice.
Len Wein?
He created Swamp Thing. We co-created Swamp Thing, and he created Wolverine. And he was sort of like the he sort of revamped the X-Men, like in
right, okay,
like back in the day.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
He did die, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well,
2017.
Yeah. He also created a lesser-known hero, the Human Target. DC's the Human Target.
I know that character. Well, that was a show, I think.
Yeah, it was. But it was
different.
There were 2 adaptations of the Human Target.
One was fun and one was
one had Rick Springfield of Jesse's Girl fame as the main guy, and then there was a one like 10 years ago that had Jackie Earle Haley in it.
And then they repurposed it after the pilot or something, didn't they?
No, they did one season that was, I think, not bad.
Yeah.
And then the second season, they really, I think they were like, let's make this less morally ambiguous.
Let's burn notice it.
Let's make it kind of like very clean and neat and tidy.
Yeah.
And they actually, in the first season he's this guy on the run kind of thing, but in the second season like he gets staked by a billionaire kind of thing who's like, I'll fund all your she's like, I'll fund all your operations and everything will be cool or whatever. And her name was Poochie, and I feel like they deliberately Poochied the show. Like, and that's all they were required to, and the writers are like, let's actually make one of the characters Poochie. But anyway,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, good stuff.
I think it is good stuff.
It is, isn't it?
It's not great stuff.
No.
I wonder if I type in Origins to IMDb. Will that come up straight away? That's what I'm up to, Mason. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, they were supposed to do a bunch of spin-offs of this. They were going to do a Magneto. They were going to do I think just that one. But then they folded all those ideas into First Class.
Yeah,
so I
right.
think they realized that people don't want this.
Yeah.
But this did do well. Let me find out the box office for this. Wolverine. There we go. Hey, we got the good one.
Nice.
We got the good one.
Nice. Prior to this, I'd only ever seen this on the YouTubes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, budget 150, it made 373. So not... No, they said this might have lost money or just broke even. Do you reckon that's really Ryan Reynolds' hand?
Yeah.
And his head then as well?
Yeah, he did that. He's a master of contortions. Great
so
stuff.
Good. Sequel bait.
Yeah, that's right. The game is on.
Yeah, that was shit.
I thought it was great. I had a grand time.
Yeah.
James, it's starting again. We should just watch it again.
No, Mason, don't say that.
Oh, no.
But so yeah, what do you want us to do next? We put this up on Patreon to be like, what do you want? And we did it.
Yeah, we did. It's true.
We're not happy about it.
I'm very happy about it.
We've been talking about doing this one for a long. It's always the one that we go to do. It's like, it's been our back pocket one for like
They're exactly right.
years.
And then it's like, then they're like, there's a new Wonder Woman. So we're like, well, we should do Wonder Woman. Because Wonder Woman 84 is going to be so good.
Anyways, hashtag Wonder Woman 84.
That's right.
Sometimes there's a secret second hashtag.
You better believe it. That's right.
That's going to be confusing because I'm going to be like, do we do what? Because we talked about doing Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
And then both of us were like, do we want to watch that again so soon?
No.
Seeing it. We decided not. Anyways, really appreciate it. Thanks for chipping in wherever you watch this. And just bloody stay chill.
Be yourselves,
Be
you know?
yourselves, yeah.
Be yourselves.
Unless you're awful, in which case stop
Be better.
it. Yeah.
Be better than that, man.
Be better than us.
Yeah.
Be as good as Hugh Jackman Wolverine.
That's right.
All right. See you guys later.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you on the next commentary. Or the next podcast or video or something. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Jeff Thunderbutt.
Jeff Thunderbutt. GEFF.
Yeah.